let's get started a little bit early, shall we? I think it's time. Let's jump in. We'll switch over to, oh, I don't know. We'll probably go over here today. Gotta get my head all straight. Let's see here. It's been a minute since I played Dinkum, so all my stuff's not set up right. There we go. That's better. Now we're in frame. Hopefully I can hear. There we go. I can hear myself. And more importantly, we got controllers. It's time. Let's get back into Dinkum. Once my controller connects, that is. There we go. Load game. Alright, back on April Island. So, we are going to be building a bunker tonight. I am stoked for this. Been a little bit of creative rep trying to figure out what we're going to do. And what I wanted to make and all that jazz. But I think we have a plan now. And I'm stoked for that. Once we load in. The plan, I'll share the plan at some point. I'll actually pop it up on the screen here. Let's go ahead and pause the day. I remember how to Dinkum. Let's go ahead and get an image added, just so you can see what the plan is here. We're gonna go ahead and add an image. Create a new image. Go to get it somewhere in my thumbnails here. There we go. Okay. Unload when not shown. Perfect. So, this is the plan. We are going to be building a bunker. Each one of these is a different pergola, because our bunker, of course, is underground. And so this is going to help me count out the squares. And yes, did I use Excel? I absolutely did. So here, you can kind of see what the goal is here as we make this bunker. So we're gonna dig it down. We're gonna need looks like we're gonna need 12 pergolas. I think I'll use tin as the roof. That's where we're gonna do for all of our digging. We're probably gonna have an open air area, and I'm thinking I want to actually have a wall here that has stairs up to water side, which we're gonna be real careful not to flood the area. But then we'll have a dock. So that's what we're gonna be building. That's gonna be our whole new thing. Let's get back into the game and start this process, because we're gonna need to set up. It's been a minute since I played. Oh, what are you running away from? It's been a minute since I've played. I don't have any weapons on me. Everything's unorganized. So we're gonna get settled here. It's a Sunday, so right now, technically it's. Here we go. Let's drop that there. Hello. All right, as I said, the croc's still bugged. All right, well, doesn't feel very threatening. I think we're safe. What is happening? Can I make him move into... Okay, you know what? Let's just... He's just gonna be weird there, so let's just pick him up and move him elsewhere, shall we? There we go. We'll send him on his way. That way he can go do what he's doing. Okay. So this... my gosh, it's been so long that must be like a shove box. It looks like we got food. Alright, I think I had like fruit and things in one of the... Maybe the green box was fruits? Yes. And red would have been meats. Alright, we're remembering how this all works. Did I buy an auto sorter yet for this area? It does not look like I did, so we're gonna need an auto sorter at some point. I know we have a splitter here. Beautiful, beautiful. Pick all that up. Yeah, this is good. Man, it's been so long since I played Dinkum, I've forgotten how to do everything. I really... no, that's a charger. Oh, speaking of charging, let's make sure... while we're running around, we want to make sure all of our electric tools are charged, if we can find where to put them. That's the shove chest. That's for automatic traps. That's a lot of our tools. That's fine. Our dirt printer, we're going to need not as much as our compactor, but let's get that all charged up too while we're here. And we'll start throwing stuff back in boxes. There we go. Alright, so we know we're going to need 12 pergolas. So that's going to be a bit of stuff. I'm going to keep the roll on me. We must have gotten that recently. Okay, yeah, we got lots of treasures, which is nice. What is this? This is all my gear I want to bring when I'm not on the islands. Yes, okay, now I remember what's going on here. We did an island run last time we played, and I've put nothing away. That's what's going on. That's okay. Yeah, I told you we'd figure this out. It's been a minute. We got this. So let's throw everything back. And start putting stuff away, and then we're going to go ahead and make our way and start exploring and figuring out where we want to build our new bunker. We're going to build a bunker. I don't know what we're going to do in said bunker. I don't know if it's going to become like a new base. If it's going to be, you know, we have our house here and our bunker elsewhere. Because, you know, we have our little hidden bunker back here. But, you know, it's tiny. It's small. We need something larger. Okay, these I think can all be sold, right? Because we have some of the cassettes. Let's check our cassettes box. So we have, well, we can organize this. Blues, hip hop, rock, and pop. Blues, hip hop, rock. So yeah, we can sell all these. We do have a box of statues somewhere. I think that's at the museum. But for now, we can just put our statues in here. We're gonna keep the shark ones, which is crazy cool. We've not had shark ones before. Other valuables is that, so we're gonna keep that there. Other interesting gear is the Cup of Sunshine, right? We're not gonna get rid of that, but we also don't need it right now. And do we have a advanced slingshot? We'll throw one in there as well. All right, I don't think we can learn any more blueprints, so we can sell that, or we can give it away to someone who comes and visits. Let's see here. That's all the gear we want to take back in a moment, which we'll get to. How many other slingshots? We can sell that one. All right, we're getting there. We have 20 pineapples, so that's gonna be a lot of burgers. A lot of burgers. I like that. A lot of burgers we can make. Let's go ahead and actually get back some of our regular gear so we can start putting stuff away and actually travel. So our regular gear is here. Beautiful. We want that and that for now. I also do want to switch the wish. So we've been on Dangerous Wish forever. And we're gonna switch it out. We're gonna do the one that gives you the sparkling critters. Or sparkling bugs and things, because I want to start trying to get the Superman glider. So that's kind of like a sub-goal that's happening during all this. Alright, well, let's go and do that. We'll also take those statues since we're going over to the statue zone. This box? Yeah. And I gotta find my truck. Because the truck has lots of storage, and I'm guessing we're gonna need a lot to build this bunker. Man, it feels good to be back in Dinkum. I was in such like a weird rut that I was like, I don't know what I want to do, and it made it. Yeah, it's a. Oh gosh. Go back. Don't break. Just. Ay. We almost threw it by accident. Land. Seriously. There we go. Lovely. That opens. I know I have statues in here somewhere. Ah, there we go. Great. And we'll bring the stuff we want to sell over here. To John's. I mean, he's not open today, but we have a place we can shove the stuff we need to sell to him. We can sell him all this. Again, we might sell the blueprint. We might keep it. I'm not sure yet. I think everything else, we can sell that. We're going to keep that ice cream maker. We're going to keep the beach balls for now. Excellent. We're getting this all sorted. And then we can actually start our adventure for the day once we put this last bit of stuff away. So our house is not anywhere near done. We've done nothing with it, frankly. Because I also don't know if it's staying here, right? So this might become a park or something. I might move the museum over here with the bunker behind it. I think that's kind of fun. But once we build our big bunker, which is going to be, again, massive, it's going to make this little... What's this little dinky one? This little dinky one here is a 2x2 bunker. No. The main body of the big bunker is going to be 3x3. The hallway is going to be another 4. Hey, Aztec, how's it going? Very distinguished, Cam. Yeah, you know, it's been fun. I'm back on Switch and on YouTube. And so I've been doing a lot of Wizard 101, but I've been really wanting to play some Dinkum. And yes, the cam is my fancy new digital camera. It also works as a webcam, so it makes it fun. Happy Sunday evening to you. Welcome to the Dinkum stream. I'm building an underground bunker. Not something you normally build in Dinkum, to be fair. Alright, I think that's what... Oh, then let's put this away. And I'm realizing that last time I played, I did like a big adventure, run around, got lots of loot and gear, and put absolutely none of it away. And so I'm trying to remember, one, how to play, and two, where everything goes. Beach gear... You would think would be in a cool... No, that's... Oh, there it is. I knew that beach gear. Lovely. Okay. Good day, Rain. Good day. Well, let's get all our normal goodies, and we'll start putting stuff away and or getting ready for what we need. First up, let's put the hat back on. Oh, you know, we like our butterfly. We'll wear our butterfly. There we go. Quite good. Okay. So in our chest of goodies that we don't need out right now, we don't need the bottle of clouds. Tree picker we might need. We don't need that. We're not bugging. We will need that. Don't need that. We will need... actually, because we're the tree picker, we probably won't need this, but, you know. That may come in handy at some point. That's no good. That's no good. That's definitely needed. That will be when we start decorating. That we will need for sure. That'll put away. That can go in the chest. Shovel. We might need another... We're going... Well, like that. We are going to need another shovel. We'll put this here where it belongs. We'll also need a weapon. Because, you know, life's going to be interesting. Alright, so that's mostly what we need up there. These we can put down and away. Beautiful. Let's find a weapon that we want to carry on us. Alpha hammer's great, but where is my ice hammer? Don't like losing an ice hammer. They are very pricey. I don't really like this having a shove box either, but we'll deal with that later. But seriously. For real. Oh, there it is. It's just up here. I'm totally blind. Perfect. Okay. So we got that. And we'll probably use a repair kit just to repair it. And we'll see if we have any other hammers lying around. Because we absolutely need another one of those. Or shovels was the word I meant to say. There we go. Beautiful. Nothing else really needs repairing, so do we have any repair kits is the question. Lying around. I don't know that we do, to be honest. I just... Ah, wait, there's one. Beautiful. Alright. Let's just repair real quick. Love to see it. Let's throw our boat away, which we don't need out and about. We'll drop that there. And I'm going to keep the jet ski because I'm still not sure where we're going to build this bunker. We have a lot of land. We've done everything really tight here. I think now that we've kind of unlocked most things, we're going to start moving and spreading out the island a little bit. But since I don't know where it's going, we're going to have to find places. So let us take a gander what we got here. Hammer, transport, weapons, shovel. We're going to be doing a lot of digging. Now we can put all this away for now. A hand trolley, we'll need this out. That out, beautiful. Okay. And we'll eat some food. I think now, halfway through a Dinkum day, we're ready to start figuring out what our goal is going to be. Which is going to be where we want to put this bunker. And I want to be near a teleport spot. That's going to be important because I don't want to have to... So maybe, do we do it over somewhere in this area so when we're near our lighthouse? Maybe on this island? We could do it on the lighthouse island, but that's where the beach party is. And so we could also do it on... I think we're going to do it over here. Let's go take a look at this spot and see what we're dealing with over there. And I think we're going to glide there. Oh, actually, I also... How much money do I have on me? Not anywhere near enough. Hopefully I have some in the bank. Hopefully. I have like $1 million in the bank. Withdraw. Okay, we're fine. Let's just take out 500,000. You know, just 500,000. Whatever. So Aztec, how you doing, my friend? Hopefully things are treating you well. We're getting ready for our busy season here. Got, you know, work every day from like 6 to 6 for the next week, but then it'll calm down again. You're doing good? Good to hear. Good to hear. All right, we're gonna change our wish. What are the different wishes? No, let's see. I want to go to. I think it's the bountiful wish. It's just me checking the good old. Because I've never not been in dangerous wish, and so now I'm wondering. Bountiful wish, Dinkum. I think that's the one that gets us the sparkly bugs, which can give us things. Yeah, that's the one I want. I want bountiful. Okay, that's what I thought. Oh, it actually tells you what it is. Beautiful. So starting tomorrow, monsters will hurt a lot less, which is great. And I have a chance of getting fancy monsters. Which again, as long as I have my stuff in here, monsters, the fancy bugs, fancy fish. Lovely. Alright, let's now make our way to that other island. We'll hop over here. We do need to work on the airport at some point and give it a better runway, aka any runway. We have enough money now, we probably should start getting... You rescued a senior dog this weekend? Oh, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, and I'll take a gander for that. Nice job. We have a senior dog. Every day we wake up, we just check that he's still with us. But Copper's doing fine. Speaking of dogs, let's see if there's any rare doggos. I've never caught a rare doggo in this game. I've never even seen one. I mean, I've seen them on creative, but never real. Okay. So, possible bunker locations. We're already out of energy? Yeah, that's fine. We'll catch back up. The other thing we need to do is we need to do favors for John, because the one recipe I don't have still is the recycling bin. So I need to get that, because we're only in year 2. John and I just, we've been fine. Everything's cool. We're buddies. All right. So this is the island. So actually, this might be far too small for what I'm planning. Particularly with all that water there. This is too small, and this is too, well, okay. So we're looking at something that needs to be a 16 by 28 at least. Now, if only we had something fancy like tape measure. All right, so we have the 16. We have the 28. I'm loath to a 16 by 12. Let's see if I wanted to go another. That's 15, 52, 28. All right, we could build it here. We could actually build it here. It's like my controller's froze. Okay. So this might not be the end of the world. There's a lot of water here. I'm just a little nervous about flooding the place. But you know what? I think we're gonna go for it. So first, let's tree picker and move all the trees out of the way. I might want them later, so that's why I'm not gonna cut them down initially. We can literally just go shove them along the coast. One of the best tools in a farming kind of creative game is these tree things. Just like you pick up your tree and be like, yeah, no, we're moving that. So good. Can't move stumps though, so that's why we still do have a chainsaw somewhere in our tools. I didn't think I would need it, but I was wrong. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Again, we're not going to come this far back because I don't want to accidentally flood the place, right? So that's the risk of building near water. It's not the end of the world, but it'd be really annoying if we flood, because we'd have to undo everything, build up the land again, just all sorts of hot mess. Alright, so what we're going to do is take out all these rocks, and then we're going to kind of pencil in the area where we're going to put this bunker. And we're going to have a lot of digging to do. Like a lot. That's okay. We've never been afraid of hard work, right? We'll build. I don't know if we're going to get this all done in one stream, to be honest. So this might be... the goal is to stream tomorrow as well, and I think we're back in Dinkum for a little bit. Although Wizard 1, people people seem to like it. We had like 100 something the other night, which is really cool. All right. So let's grab a few more trees. Don't think we're gonna need to come all the way back this far. We'll clear out the stumps. And we'll clear out all of this at some point, because it's gonna have to. I guess we can just walk through and nuke all that. Beautiful. And this is good. You know, we'll restock some wood. It'll give me some more spinfex. All the goodies that we need. Alright, let's pop that there. Okay. So, that's kind of the big chunks out of the way. Now, I think we need to... should have bought something to be a marker. So I think we'll have to like use dirt as a marker of our outer corners. Back to my tape measure. I think, how far can they go? Let's just, what's the size we need? 20 something by 20 something? Oh, we can go bigger than I thought. Oh, okay, great. So I want a 16 by 28. That's what we need to put down. Let's go think where we might want to actually start this. So if I'm looking at the bunker, where are my stairs going to be? I think I want, yeah, I think I want to do this. So I'm gonna start them here, away, just a little bit more away from the water. I think that's fine. Right, so I'm gonna look at my map here, just trying to see if this is what I want. Stairs down there. Yeah, that's okay. I see what I'm doing now. So if that's my corner here, I'm gonna go 16 this way. Oh no, that's not gonna work. And we can always fill in land. That's not the end of the world. But we got water there, we got water here. I don't mind the water. Alright, let's just see what we're dealing with. I hate that does that. I wish it... okay. We have this pond. I want to keep the pond. I want the stairs to start here. 16 would be a few out. We'll figure that out in a minute. There we go. And we need to go 28 this way. So that's 16 by 28. Now we could shift this. I think we will. Let me just see what that looks like. That's enough buffer on this side that I feel safe-ish, not flooding the place on this side and this side. Obviously over here we'd have to fill in this corner. That'd be a problem. But I do think we can also shift it down. So if we shift it down to here, let's try this 16 by 28. And that'll show you what we have to dig out. Honestly, I might shift it up one so I have one less wall to dig. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. Okay. That's what we got to clear and flatten to get started. So first step, let's get rid of some trees. Can't pick up a bush, so let's chop that sucker down. Come up here. Oh man, we got so much terraforming to do. Alright, we don't need to worry about that. We can stop there. Okay. Let's take this down right quick. Do I have any spark soup on me? I don't, so we're not going to use our compactor yet. We'll get spark soup when we sleep. Now that we have a plan, we'll get a sleeping bag out here. We'll get some spark soup. I think that'll be good. Where's our nearest desert? We should probably go hunt some critters. Okay, what I don't know is if this will keep... the... what is this called? What is this thing? What is this thing? It's a tape measure. I don't know if it'll keep that overnight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little tower as our initial corner for our 16 by 28. Perfect. Okay, so we got that one, and it's just going to go all the way over to there. Cool. Let us... Do I have my teleporter with me? Okay, so I need to get my teleport phone, and I need to get some spark soup for tomorrow. Let's go sleep. And that's why we built this as a teleporter right over here. So, you know, our secret little bunker base will still have quick access to a teleporter, which is nice and kind of important. Now the other thing I need 12 tin pergolas, which hopefully I have what it takes to make that. Oh good, that's done. We'll check spark soup now. Crab soup, plenty of sparking soup, beautiful, lots of it. I'd love to see it. That's exactly what we wanted. Put away some of this stuff here. Where's our woods box? Great, we can throw that in there too. Okay, so we got everything we need there. Let's check our pergola's box. We might have some lying around. Is that this one? And that's a platform. Maybe it's this one. Oh, we don't. We have good stairs though, so remember that. Matching steps. There are lights. That's rail stuff. I remember how to play this game. This is great. All right. What do we need to make this pergola? We're looking for the tin because I like that roof and I like how thin the bars are, and it's a solid roof underneath to hide our bunker in. Good news, it's just tin. It's just a lot of tin. So 16 times 3 is going to be 48 tin total. Let's see what we got in our metals box. I think we're fine. We are going to need to cut some more tin up. So let's go get that going while we sleep. We can throw these in there, and we just need to pull out 3 of our table saws. This is kind of my automated processing center. So I just change out the tools I need, and that way I can just throw in. I said how many we need? That should be fine. We get 15 more, and it just will do its thing, and it'll automate that. And we'll pick that up in the morning. Cool. All right, so that'll make the tin pergolas. We know we'll need steps and all that jazz. In fact, I'll grab the ones we have over here. I do like the matching steps, so that's convenient. We'll figure out lighting and all that later. We're gonna have to decorate this thing. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a while to build this. But we're decorating, we're getting stuff going. He says, let's see if there's anything else we need right now. No. I think we can sleep. I do want to check see if the weather's gonna be tomorrow. Just so we're not dealing with nonsense. That's not the weather, that's the ATM. Weather's over here. Tomorrow, nice and sunny, love to see it. A little bit of wind, ain't no thing. Warimu, smelting, gotta bounce. Hey, no worries. Have a good night, man. We will catch you later. Fruit salad, bananas, clover. Yeah, we're not doing any of this. That's fine, we're not worried about that. I should check also the, oh, she's not here. Actually, while we're in here, do I owe anything? Great. I know I'm sure there's still permits I can unlock on this island, so we'll have to figure that out. But I think we're good to sleep. My phone. I knew there was nothing I wanted to get. I wanted to get my little telephone. Alright, let's save. Lovely. Oh, we got some mail. Ah, yes. Our trapping escapades. Lovely. Alright. Now these should be done or close to done over here. Beautiful. Well, let's go make 12 tin pergolas. Did I miss them? No, there they are. I do love that we can make multiples now. That's so nice. I'm short 1 tin sheet. Are you kidding me? All right, let's. Nice. All right. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna throw this on here. We'll make our pergolas, which live somewhere in the building. Where do they live? Oh, interesting. Furniture. Let's make all 12. Lovely. Love to see it. Okay. So that's good. And the only other thing we need is our phone, if we can find where we left the sucker. We hopefully didn't sell it. I can't imagine we would have, but you never know. We actually might have sold it. Whoops. We put one in here. Well, next time we go down to the mines or the island, we might be looking for another telehopper thingamabobber. Because it does, in fact, look like we may have accidentally, not on purpose, we may have ditched it somewhere. I can look in here real quick to see if I threw it in here. I think it was clothing for some reason. I don't think I have any other places where I've been like shoving things, and I don't think so. He says. Alright, well, seeing none, let's go. It's time to go back and build our stuff. Now, good news is we can just teleport over there. Because it's relatively... Oops. When you're on this map, you shouldn't be able to mark. You should just go. There we go. We'll get rid of that. Oh, let's go back to our... Past our wood farm. We haven't chopped that down in a minute. Oh, good. Look, it does stay. Beautiful. Alright, so we're going to eat 3 fruit salad just to have some stamina. I could get a stamina pot, but 3's fine. And then we're going to pop ourselves some sparkling soup because we're about to go a little overboard with the compactor. Why is that tree moving so much? So why is that so wiggly? It's real weird. Because of the heat, I think. Alright. So the one weirdness, whoops, the one weirdness with the way this works is the purple will stay floating above us, so it's a little trippy, but we'll get through it. Once everything's flat, we can put it down on the ground again, and we'll know where we're digging. All right, gosh, you gotta love a compactor with some spark soup. It's so cool. Alright, so we're going to bring all this down. And what we're looking to do here, if I can see, is we're going to be digging underground. So right now, you know, we're just taking this down to get even with the rest of the map. Oh, that's interesting. 2 drop there. Once this is down, then we got to go down even further. So, and I don't know how, we might go all the way down. We might dig all the way down and then go from there, and we'll build stairs up accordingly, because the stairs are kind of floating on my map, what we want to do. So if we can get all the way down, then that gives the most flexibility. So we'll go to bedrock, as it were. Yes, I know there's not really bedrock. Let's pick all this nonsense up. Terraform this island. Let's go ahead and just take this down real quick, our starting point. Go. Perfect. And for this, I just guess I'll just walk to the wall. And that went down pretty quick. That's the benefit of that spark soup, is you don't have to worry about electricity, basically. It really is the best way to do things in vanilla. In creative, you have other options, but that make life easier, like just give yourself a bunch of these. You do need stamina, though, so that's a bit of a problem. Alright, let's keep digging this down. Again, I know it's kind of trippy looking, but that should be that whole corner. Love to, ooh, that's sparkling fish. It is a sparkling fish. I've never seen a sparkling fish because it's a new wish. Let's go ahead and see if we get anything from that sparkling fish. Over here. There we go. We got him. I don't have any fish food on me, but you know, we got it. Let's see what we get. We got an old spring. Baby steps. Okay. What do we got to bring down here? We do have to bring down a bit here. Lovely. And then more annoyingly, we got to bring down all of this. So to do that easily, we're going to build ourselves a staircase. This way we can get up there and get everything we need to get kind of quickly. Okay, that should be the staircase we need to get up here. Beautiful. So by doing that, now it's much faster just to kind of plow through. Watch as we play Dinkum, the terraforming game. I promise you this is all gonna work out. We just gotta bring this flat, and that'll give us our bunker proper. There will be more terraforming later when I want to do like proper walls and things around it, around the bunker. But that's gonna get us underground, or at least the shape of our bunker. Beautiful. All right, now that that's done, let's go ahead and just put everything on one plane, so you can kind of see what this is gonna look like. Now we should be able to go over here, and that should be 16. Love to see it. And this over here should be 28. There we go. Okay. So this is the size of the bunker, including stairs and things. So that's one thing to point out. So here's what the bunker, how it's going to work. If we line these up, we can give you the rough shape to give you an idea. We're going to do 4 of these. This is a good, this is good to make sure we actually want to do it in this location. 1 of these, and then a 3x3 here. I wish the pergolas were 5x5s, not 4x4s. Oh, what can you do? There. You're like, Josh, what's that giant area you carved out for? That's the out area. Wait, did I not count these right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I needed 14, not 12. All right, this is why we do math. All right, so the bunker we'd fill that in. But this is the shape of the bunker. This is what we're going to dig out. Our staircase down is going to be here, based on however tall it is. And then out here, we're going to have an open air area in the pit, which will have a wall around for like a helicopter to come out of the ground and kind of fly away. So we might be building this mountain back up. But that's the rough idea of how it'll work. And I think I'm good with this. We're not... That corner's a little close to water for my liking, so we'll actually probably here, take a piece of dirt here. We're just gonna fill this in a little bit more, just so we don't have any accidents. There we go. That just feels a little better. But yeah, that's the idea. We will need to make 2 more pergolas, which is fine. We have plenty of tin. And frankly, what I want to do now is I want to get where is our pergola going? I do think I want to leave these in place to get the starting point. So we're going to dig down here. We're going to dig all this out. So we're going to start with that corner. Okay. And we're going to dig all the way down to here. So we're going to dig out these 4 as low as we can go. And that'll give us an idea if we have to build up the land or if we have to sink it. So this is going to get us some of our terraforming done. So we're still good on our spark soup for now. We're still good on our stamina for now. This is our first corner of the 4. I'm going to get rid of this because I'm going to use it on the side, actually, to be my marker, just to remind me where I'm digging through. I wish I could put down 2 different colors. Like, if James ever watches, I want to be able to dye a tape measure, so I can have multiple tape measures and put down different colors. That would be stellar if we could paint a tape measure. But in the interim, this is what we're doing. We're going to dig all the way down on this square. And we'll see how far down we want to go. Hey, Day Solica Events, best promotion on stream. Oh, you're just a spammer. Well, thanks for being here, I guess. I don't know. I got all excited saying hi, and yeah, no. we don't need bot promoting. We just hang out and chill. I'm happy chatting with 1 or 100. Depends who's here. All right, well, let's keep digging. We're getting this down. We gotta get some more energy. We were watching. Speaking of energy, we're watching our food buffs. They'll run out in a moment. I'll just let the stamina catch up. Beautiful. All right, where's that shovel? Actually, let's dig a few down so that way we're ready for later. I'm curious how far down we can go, to be honest. Let's see how far down we can go. Because I never remember what the maximum depth is. We find it already? Nope. We can always go lower. That might be it. So I think that is the lowest we can go. Yep, okay. So that's our basement. That's as low as we're gonna go, which is good because now we have an idea of how much digging we have to do here, which is a lot. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some sparkin' soup. Lovely. Okay. And we'll take out this line. And we'll just keep digging. While we're digging, I might switch over to some of the music a little bit here. But right now we're doing our thing. Let me pop out of here real quick. Open up this guy real quick. Maybe. Go. Just start here. I'm going to add the now playing. Oh, it's down there at the bottom. There we go. Now we're going to turn down the music here. Awesome. Okay. You know, sometimes you just want nice chill music while you're terraforming. It's Approaching Nirvana, one of my favorite music producers, particularly because they're so kind to let you play stuff on stream. So as you can see, there's a lot of digging we need to do. Then we gotta figure out floors, we gotta figure out walls. This bunker build is a big one. Am I making my life difficult by digging everything out? Yes. Actually, now that I just realized that, I think I will... We'll have to test the heights in a second. I wonder... Let's pop a pergola down. Oh, it works out perfectly. We don't need to do pillars for the floors. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I'm stoked. Okay. It's exactly the right height here that we don't need to have the roof on pillars, which is so much easier to deal with. Oh, oh wait, no, we gotta go down one more. I was wrong. Okay, question. Do we go down as low as we can? Or do we just stop here? I think... So we have two options. If we do it here, everything just kind of flat, which is kind of nice. If we don't do it here, then what we need to do is leave a post. Here, I'll show you on... We'll do it here real quick, just to show you how this would work. 1, 2... 2, 1, 2, and a 1, 2. So we have 2 options for how low we can go. We can do this here, which gives us no bump outs to bump into. It's just kind of like more open feeling, I think. Or we can do this, where we're gonna have a 2x2 grid of bump outs. Actually, it would look more like this. I think we keep it flat. I think this feels better than having these big old footers. We still can't put stuff on those spaces, but I think it feels better. I don't know, what do y'all think? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dig out everything we need on this height, and then we can make that decision later, because there's still so much digging to do. We're not there yet. Let's hop out. Okay. So now that we know where those are going, let's see our shape. Our shape goes this way. And what I think I want to do is maybe, yeah, we'll pick this up. We go to there. Okay, so now we're digging out everything here. That's 4. To there. So that's our next area we gotta kind of dig out. Are we on food? We're good. I think what I'll do actually is I'm gonna outline all the areas we have to dig, so that way I'm not looking later. You know, we'll just get this first layer down of what we're digging, and then that way it's much easier to kind of figure this out. Alright, so we have that. I'm not going to dig out the open air area just yet because I don't know how big that's going to be. This is all to here. Okay, so now we can pick all that up. And that's going to be our shape. Nice, okay. Yeah, it's supposed to start streaming now. I got lucky. I got started earlier tonight because my youngest went to bed early, which is rare, but you know, it's a school night. And we had a crazy day today. Crazy for us. I mean, it wasn't at all. A lot of cleaning. Ooh. But no, we had a really fun day. We went to a cat festival. Our local art theater had like an hour and a half worth of cat videos. And they sold tickets, you know, they're like online videos, you know, little 50-second things. But they were compiled by a film distributor, and a chunk of the proceeds went to cat shelters in town. You know, like spay, neuter, release type things. And the kiddos had a blast. They all really want cats. Me and the wife are varying degrees of allergic, though, so that's not happening. Alright, so now we know what our bunker is going to look like. Beautiful. So we want to leave this. We don't want to mess with that. We want to come to at least this height. So I think we're in decent shape there. Alright. And we're going to go ahead and get this staircase built again, just to get ourselves a faster way of getting down there. And that should be all we need. Yes. Although I did not need to do that. But... there. No, stop it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's compact this out of our life. Dang it. Dang it, Bobby. Beautiful. Okay, so now we knock all that out. We now know where we need to be to get all this dug out much faster. And the grass right now is kind of that ugly yellow grass that a lot of people don't seem to like. I don't actually have an issue with the grass. But we are going to replace it with the, I think with the jungle grass, because I have the jungle grass mat, and that'll make this whole area a lot nicer. We're going to make it lush with trees. We're going to hide this bunker. That's the idea. So we did not need to go as wild into this hill. I don't know why I went. Oh, because of the staircase. Yeah, so we didn't really need to do a bunch of the early terraforming we did. Not the end of the world, but just something to remember for next time. All right. Get some stamina back. We have plenty of Dinkum hours. Our lighthouse is probably looking pretty cool. If I could see it from here, I can't. Let's just keep clearing this out. Honestly, the clearing out is going so much faster than I thought it would. Tomorrow I might want to see if I have any stamina potions, though. That might be a little better than eating fruit salad. I do like doing this stuff in daylight hours, though, so we might wait until tomorrow to finish this. Like Dinkum tomorrow, not like real life tomorrow. It always feels weird talking about times. Like, all right, Dinkum, next Dinkum day. There we go. We'll just do that. Just to get a feel. Yeah, I think it's nice to get the extra height, but I think we're going to end up digging it to here. I don't think we're going to go all the way down. I just don't think it makes sense to be honest. Just don't make sense, I say. Alright, well, let's go ahead and keep clearing. Oh, I gotta watch my stamina now. We'll do one more round of soup. We'll see what that gets us. And then we'll sleep. So I don't know what we're going to put in this bunker. I'm just excited to build a big old space underground. You know, the whole story of Dinkum, you know, this, is it post-apocalyptic? I have no idea. So having a bunker just seems appropriate. You know, we're down in the mines and we're finding, like, cars and stuff. I realize my microphone's kind of far away, so let me see if I can pull that a little closer. Maybe that's a little better. There we go. Oh, let's keep digging it out, though. But tomorrow, we'll have another... Oh. Hayden Pantier passed away. What the what? Sorry, my Reddit notification just popped up. She was only 36. Good lord. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll be streaming. Probably more Dinkum, because I think we'll still be working on this, to be honest. Or maybe we'll actually do a multi-game stream. So we might do a little bit of Wizard, a little bit of Dinkum. I don't know. I've been having fun playing both. That and Grim Dawn has been eating up all my time. And there's so many games coming out. We're getting Fire Emblem soon. Ugh, man, it's gonna be a... what, the gamers are eating well. That's what's going on. Alright, well, I probably won't stream Fire Emblem. It's very different than any of the other games I play, and I'm not good at it, so... But I do love the series and I enjoy the games. I'm just bad at them. All right, our bunker is coming together. My Xbox remote is going nuts. Just because it vibrates, it gets like stuck vibrating. It's getting kind of old, but that works pretty well. Okay, one more level and then we got to make our decision about the bottom. So let's just finish this off here. I'm also realizing I don't know that I'm seeing things. 1 second here. Let me pull up YouTube real quick. Because some things have been a little wacky lately with my OBS crashing and causing issues and whatnot. So yeah, it's just been it's been a little weird. All right, we got that set. We're gonna get rid of this person here. Good, they're gone now. We clean them on the Twitch side of things. Perfect, we're back. It's actually dug out a lot faster than I thought it would. Again, we do need to go make 2 more pergolas for our roofing. But we also need to figure out what we're going to put down as our floor. So we are going to be in the decorating stage sooner than later. Come on now. Now the other option is we could go another layer lower. And we just build a lip around the bunker, just again to kind of hide it from sight. That is another possibility. So we could come all the way down here. Actually, you know, we're not going to, and the reason we're not going to is because I want the flexibility. If maybe I want to put something down there. Maybe I want, I don't know, a hole or something. Let's just fill this in. If we want to sink something, let's give ourselves at least one level of depth we can play with. If we go down all the way, then we don't have any level of depth. So I think that's actually the better call. Okay. It also means we've done the big portion. This is the basement. This is the part that's going to be under the cover of the pergolas. We are going to dig out more here. I don't know how big that's going to be just yet. I mean, I have it on the plans, but the other thing we need to do, though, now is figure out our staircase sitch. So let's dig this out, and we need to go, I think, about that far. He says, not entirely sure. Yeah, I think actually we nailed it. We might have nailed it. We might have nailed it. All right, let's see what this does here. We did maybe nail it. No, we didn't. But let's just keep going. That's right. We got to build up to that. That. Actually, I think we're golden. I think we're golden. Yep, nailed it. Okay. So that's our staircase up. This brings us to the hallway. You should just have a hallway. Why not? This brings us into the bunker proper. And then if I go back and look at my cheat sheet. So I have a cheat sheet here of what we're actually digging. Let's make that visible real quick. We have an open area here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 from the corner. So 8 from the top corner. Okay. So 8 would be from here. There'd be a post here. So I think what we'll do... Actually, that was the wrong way. See, I'm glad I looked. It's this way. Alright, so I think we will do it. We don't need... We're going to end up rebuilding some of those hills we chopped down. Whoops. Yeah, let's ditch that real quick. How we doing on... Yeah, we're burning out the... Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what we need here, I think. And then here is where we'd go to 8. I think we're gonna do it by 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think. Ooh, interesting. We went one further than what we should. We'll see how this works. It's because I made a change of plans here. I shifted things a little bit over one, which might not have been necessary. But I do want to kind of see what this does. Alright, let's pick all this up while we get our stamina back. And yeah, I think I'm okay with this shifting. So I do need to take that corner down. But just the corner. So let's just do that right quick. It's good we have a magic shovel that can extend down to the depths of nowhere. And we'll get all that down. Lovely. Okay. So that's going to be our 8x8 box that we also need to dig out still. That might be a tomorrow project, a Dinkum tomorrow, because we're almost at late. But that at least gets us our staircase so we can just go through it all. Let's just plow through what we can. I don't know what achievement we got, probably from just like destroying land, terraforming or something. Oh good, we got 10 sheet, that'll make a little faster. Come on, stamina, come back, we have 13 minutes, 25 seconds, what can we get done? Gotta get this build going, right? Alright. Do. Alright, almost there. We ran out of buff. It's late. Well, let's get out of this place. I actually don't know if I have the stamina to get up out of here, so yeah, we're gonna have to... It's a good thing we have these stairs here still, because we're so low stamina. Hey, troll! How's it going? Yeah, I've been streaming again for about a year over on YouTube, and I was like, why not just do both? How you doing, Troll-sama? I hope you're doing well. We're playing some Dinkum tonight. I've been playing a lot of Dinkum and a lot of Wizard 101. Dinkum, if you've never seen it, is Animal Crossing... yeah, that's why you haven't seen me. It's like Animal Crossing where the animals can eat you. So it's like set in Australia, post-apocalyptic, cozy Australia. It's a fun, weird blend of things. This is our village we've been working on, but we're building a bunker because I feel all these games, you should have a bunker. Oh, let's actually we gotta chop up some more tin. Do I have more tin on me? Put stuff away. We'll get some more tin out. That's the tin we need. That's the tin you need. But yeah, it's been good. You know, you play a little, not too much, so fair enough. Yeah, I've played too much of it, and I love it. I play a lot. You know, I do have the Dinkum partnership, which just means I get to like hear about things early. But that's fun. All right, we'll let that cook up, and we're gonna go take a sleep real quick. But yeah, things are going well. Hope you're doing well. The new game du jour lately has been Wizard 101 for me, which I had never played. I never even knew about it until it came out on the Switch. And I've been loving it. It's so silly, but it's been a lot of fun. And then, you know, again, playing a lot of older games. I've been playing tons of Grim Dawn. The new expansion for that came out recently, and it's been a blast to run around and just be stupid in that. Alright, we need 2 more of these. We're so close to having the outline of what we're building done. I still don't know how we're decorating this thing. Housing, there we go. But I have this thing where I like building bunkers. And so we have, I build underground spaces. This is my cult worshipping space. You know, it's nothing to be worried about. It's totally normal. I can actually play it in first person a little better if we do this. There we go. So this is our cult bunker, where I also produce keys. How do I close this wide? There we go. Alright, well, let's take that free key. So yeah, working on a bunker now though. I want to. This is my little backyard. It's nothing. It's just a shrine. It's you know, there's nothing weird about it. Everyone needs a cult space. It's totally normal. You know, you have a cult space and you have a place where you keep your dirty penguins. And that's this. So I have penguins and one very confused chicken and a cult space. Because why wouldn't you? It totally makes sense. Alright, we got all of the pergolas. We got our food. Let's teleport back and see what we can do with our bunker. I'm starting to slowly get ideas in this island. So, you know, it was like 2 months ago was the last time I played on this island. We built ourselves. Don't mind the... This is going to eventually be like a gas station for jet skis. But we built the beginning... Oh, there's my truck. This whole tower for the lighthouse. So that's all manufactured to... And we did intentional clipping, but I think it looks really cool, especially at night. The lighthouse looks awesome. Do I have cool stuff in my truck? What do I have in here? Lots of decorations. Okay, truck's coming with me. Down into the sand volleyball court. Across the bridge is not meant for vehicles. Past a lot of mining I need to do. Across from... Oh, can't go up that. Let's keep turning. Oh, that rhino beetle's worth a lot. Yeah, well. Let's see. We can't jump this guy. I'm not building a bridge. Well... How deep? Oh, no. I don't want to... You know, this is close enough. We can still access the... We can come over here to get stuff out of it. Alright. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of stuff. My kiddos have been back in the... They've been playing vanilla Minecraft a ton on the Switch. And I've been feeling a craving to jump into Minecraft on Create. I think I want to learn Create. Oh yeah. Every game with vehicles, abso-flippin'-lutely. Like, if you're gonna make a vehicle, we will find a way to use any bridge feasible for it. Alright, let's plow through this to finish our digging portion of the evening. And this is gonna be the open air area, so we might go down all the way here, because I don't know... You love Create, still today, the best mod ever made. Nice. Yeah, I don't know really anything about it, but I'm slowly getting that itch. I was like, maybe I want to play Minecraft again. So, you know. Although Aztec was just here, you just missed him, and he and I, for a little bit, played some Hightail, so... I know they've been updating that steadily. I might jump back into that, too. So many games, so little time. That whole working thing. Alright. Let's get all this down. We're so close. You know, nothing like talking about games you streamed 13 years ago while listening to music you streamed 13 years ago. Let me know if the audio mix is okay. It's loud in my ears, but I love me some Approaching Nirvana, so I'll take it. Alright, I think the big dig is done. Now, we are going to need to put floors down. Yeah, I hear you. Again, it's a good problem to have, right? You know, I'm thankful to have a job to keep me busy. For sure. Alright, so... And we can mess with the roof later. I think I'm going to keep them all facing the same direction on this hallway. I might turn it on this hallway. Wait a minute. Perfect. And we'll pop this here. And then these is a 3x3. And again, we're going to have to pull all these back up. I just want to get a rough feel for the layout and see what it feels like down here. Do I care? Well, I'm going to be pulling them all back up, so I'm not going to worry about the roof pattern just yet. I wish there was a clear glass flooring we can put in so we can like have access to the water. Okay, so this, it's funny that the snow still comes down through it. This is our bunker. So we got a crazy long hallway. And what we could do is we could open this up if we wanted to make it a little bigger. And we might. I don't know. It may happen. But we come down into the bunker. Journey. This is the bunker area. And then in here is where we have our helicopter pad. So we can like rise up out of the ground. I'm actually going to restore a good chunk of this island portion that I dug down here. So I'll re-dirt print that. It's actually, since we have our buff on right now, let's just kind of do that. And we'll get all of this kind of restored up. Gotta love a dirt printer. And we can make it like smoothed out so, you know, it's not as chunky. Something like that. It feels a little more natural. Great. And we can fill this in. And don't worry about the grass. We're going to use our grass roll to put down the nice seed. So it won't just be all dirt. Yeah, that's fine. We can keep that there. Sometimes I get a little annoyed because it's like so quick to throw dirt down, but also it makes it a little more organic, right? When it's throwing it down like cray-cray, it's fine. That's the official term, cray-cray. That's a real unit of chaos. Go. Something like that feels fine to me. Yeah, that feels good. Okay. And actually, do I have the grass roll on me? I might. Did I pack it? I did. Grass roll's so good. I love it. I wish there was a roll for every type of grass. Like an endgame roll, like maybe craft it using the grass roll and other seeds or something. But that's perfect. Okay. So that looks good. We're going to do something similar over here. I wish we could build an arch. That would actually be really nice. But we can't, so we're not going to. What I could do, though, is I could dirt print... Interesting. Yeah, let's... we're good on the buff? We're good on the buff. Let's come here. And maybe we do still dirt print... Where'd my dirt printer go? Hello? There you are. Maybe dirt print up a piece here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Again, that all may become concrete at some point, but that way this is like an opening into versus just a big old... Alright, so yeah, I like that. That's more of a door, because we can actually put an archway door. I think I have one. I think they're 2 wide. They might be 3 wide. But we can figure that out later. But we can also build this area up as well. And this one can be a little more extreme, because we kind of have this extreme bit over here. And we can use our rock wand to kind of blend it. And maybe, if we're using this as a facade, maybe I'll actually leave that open, just in case we want more like a weird storage area or something. So I'm just going to fill a good chunk of this in, and we'll figure that out later. Because that also could be like a cool waterfall coming down. So there's an argument for keeping that. Cool. And we can kind of blend this wall a little bit. I'm still good on my buff, so I'm not breaking our tools. But we do need some stamina. And again, we're gonna blend it in here. I think, yeah, we don't use up stamina when we're putting grass down, so that's a nice kind of switcheroo there real quick. Let's clean that out. Beautiful. Where's my chainsaw? And again, I don't have plans for this shelf. I may fill it in to keep it flat, but there also like there could be like a cool waterfall that we build or something. This is like a decorative inside, an interior waterfall. I don't know. We'll see. All right, let's keep printing dirt. We have a minute still on that. And I think that's a decent blending down. Kind of fatten this corner out a little bit. Oh yeah, we gotta, it's annoying, you gotta do this. There we go. That looks a little more natural. And there's obviously still something going on there, but that feels better to me. And we'll fill that in too. Beautiful. Okay. I think that's enough terraforming for now. For some, we don't even know how we're decorating yet. We'll fill all these circles in. Lovely. Okay. All right. So we've terraformed our bunker. Again, you might have more of a hidden wall. I might do an archway. I don't know what we're gonna do over there, but we'll figure that out. Here's our entrance. There's a kangaroo down there. That's annoying. Now the question is, do we add? I think we do. I think we take this out too. And add one more pergola, to be honest, because I don't know. We might as well make it this one gone as well. Let's do one more spark soup. And then we can start figuring out how we're going to decorate all this stuff, because I'm not entirely sure what our plan is. So we're just going to take out this 4x4 right quick, which shouldn't take too long. So I know some of you are lurking there in chat on both Twitch and YouTube. Have you been watching the new Ted Lasso? I have been enjoying it. The first episode, I had to go back and watch a second time. The first I was like, man, they're really kind of like caricatures of themselves. It felt a little kind of wild, actually. But I think my wife called it. She's like, you know, they're not. Ted Lasso's its best when he's coaching, and that first episode was a little weird and a little frenetic. But I think episode 2, I'm excited to have it back. I'm confident they're gonna do a great job. Okay. This, we are going to keep dirt and put some trees on and stuff. Oh yeah, I got to do the whole dirt swapping thing here real quick. That way we can put down the nice green dirt. And that'll be good. Lovely. But yeah, so I'm excited to keep watching that. It's been something I've been looking forward to. Okay, so now we got all that done. We can put dirt back up here. Love again. I think that's good. We do need to go acquire one more pergola, which I think I have over here. You don't really watch anything outside of Twitch these days, in all caps. That's fair. Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of my consumption time has been watching other streamers, mostly on the YouTube side. I gotta be honest. But that's where a lot of like the Dinkum streamers have been, and I really enjoy watching them, and a great community of folks. This is clunky, this whole area. We're still working on it, but the idea is there. Oh, I wonder in the truck. Let's get on our scooter. The truck might have a wall, because I do want an archway to leave the bunker. Let's go check what's in the truck. Alright, survey says... no archway. We have small walls. Maybe, actually. We might use those. Bright gravel... cobblestone... I think underground we're gonna do predominantly in the white concrete, because I feel like there's gonna be so much other, like we're gonna try to put we're gonna try to have a bunch of decorations and things down there that it's gonna be busy as it is. And where are those? You know, actually I do want those low walls. I think they might be a good entrance, and we'll paint them at some point when I get some wallpaper with me. But I think, yeah, something like this. And again, sadly, we can't do anything across. I wish we could block off this section here so you don't fall down the stairs and die. But we'll figure something out. We might want, I don't know if we want those. Honestly, what we might do is we might low wall all the way around the whole bunker. That might be a thing. We'll figure that out later. But if we come down here, we can now see our bunker. We have a door out to the open air area. I think this is gonna be cool. I am gonna put a waterfall in. I think that's gonna look awesome. Sorry for the caps, also gaming at the moment. Nice, trolls. No worries for the all caps. Not a problem. Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty slick. Okay. But what it's time for now is a stupid amount of smooth cement path. I also want to put stairs down, and I don't know if I have enough. Let's see. And actually, I need to compact one level more to put stairs down. Alright, matching stairs. Oh, that's fun. Alright, so now we got our concrete steps down. I don't think we can, yeah, we can't put it under the pillars. We are going to have to pull them up. We're going to need a lot of concrete. Like a lot. We're also going to need a lot of the tiled concrete to put around the edging. I think that's going to be a thing we're going to do as well. Okay. Oh man, that means I do want to dig these out flat, which will not be a problem. Okay, let's do that real quick. So that's going to be wall, wall, wall texture, wall texture, wall texture. This will all be wall texture, wall texture, wall texture. That's fine, perfect. Over here, that'll all be wall texture. Can you not? And what else we got for wall texture over here, which I built up to be safe. Again, we'll just be careful not to flood the whole place. We're just gonna go ahead and solve that problem right now by pushing the water back a little bit, just a tidge. Perfect. Okay. So now we've cleared out the walls, we can take down the trees that are in the way. That tree wasn't, oh well. And we're good. Now the question is, how much concrete do I actually have? What do we have in here that might be useful? That's fine. What do we got here? White brick, warm Nordic. Floor lights will be good to have. We probably need some sort of grating down there. That's fine too. I don't think we want to do a wood floor in our bunker. I think that's good. Okay. Let's head home real quick and see how much stone we have, because we're gonna need a lot of stone for the concrete. Like a ridiculous amount. Annoying amount, to be honest. Hello, Fletch. Alright, if we look at our floors, what do we got? One of these is a floor box. That's a floor box. We have exactly one concrete. That's not helpful to anybody. Actually, let's go ahead. Oh, bummer. We have too much like poop and things in here, like literal poop. Summer lily seed, that can come out. We can throw a piece of wood in here. That's more important to me. How are we doing on cement here? Because we're gonna have to get the rock grinder out. No, we're, oh my gosh, we are so low on rock. Ugh. Okay. Well, we're gonna be grinding rock is what we're gonna be doing. Because this is nothing. That is absolutely nothing. And we need tons of cement. So, let's go ahead and grab our... Oh, we got a little lag spike. Apologies. Get our rock grinders up and running. You can see how fast it becomes that your inventory just gets absolutely bloated with stuff. Alright, let's grind most of this, because I don't remember if I need real rock too or just the concrete powder. Let me just double check. So I want to make this stuff too. That's bags of cement as well. Okay, we can cook all the rock. I might be bummed about that later, but for now we can cook it all. You need to go chat elsewhere, please. Thank you. Get out my stuff. All the villagers come to my house, they raid my pantry, and they've stopped mailing me gifts. I mean, I have stopped talking to them, to be fair. Where'd that random seed go? Yeah, that can go in there. Excellent. Somewhere over here I have plants. Is it this one? No, it's my brewing box. It's that one. There we go. The fish, we'll just put over here in our fish area. We haven't been breeding our fish much lately. We should. It's easy money, but it takes time. Our lungfish. Alright, lovely, lovely. That's a lot of cement there. Alright, let's think this through. We have 15 4x4s. So 15 times 4 is 60 by 4 is 240. So we need 240 of this. So that gets us half of what we need. Not counting the steps and the outdoor portion. So let me see how much stone we have in here. 29. That should be, yeah, okay, we're getting close. Let's see what that does for us. Hey, how's it going, Kels? How you doing? Welcome to the bunker build. This is gonna be another. We need so much more cement. We're gonna be doing cement for days. We're working on bunkers, listening to music, just chilling. Back in Dinkum for the first time in forever. We'll sleep into the morning. Yes, I don't know why I just sang that, but you know. How you doing this fine evening? We're live on Twitch and YouTube, so I've been talking to trolls over on the Twitch side, and oh no! We're having buffering. Hopefully that'll fix soon. Apologies. I think it's because the game saved. I think we're also gonna kill Winamp for now. You're okay, you love a good bunker build. You know, as people do. We're gonna get rid of Winamp for now. We're gonna go ahead and turn back on our good old Dinkum music. You're half here, it's 12:15, so you may zonk out. Hey, troll, no worries. Thank you for being here at all. I appreciate it. Alright. Go. Hopefully you're all hearing the game too. I'm certainly hearing it. Let me open the widget and say error, not receiving. Hopefully that error goes away. I'm not seeing drop frames now, so hopefully it's better. If it isn't, someone yell in chat at me. Okay. Well, let's go make even more concrete. And we've cooked all our rock, so we might have to go make more rock. But we need about 240 of the white stuff, and then the rest we're going to turn into edge border. I think we need like 48. It looks good now. Thanks, guys. Alright, so 240 exactly. Beautiful. Just because I'm sure my math is probably a little wrong, let's grab 40 more. And the rest we're going to turn into edge, which we will not have enough, but we'll get some more. No big deal. Okay. Back to the bunker. So we started with a lovely field, and we've turned it into a hole in the ground. Close to our, close over to our lighthouse and our little tree farm. I made the music too loud for me, so I'm going to turn down in my ear. That's not my volume anymore. It's on here. There we go. Alright, let's go find our bunker. So until we hide it, right now it's pretty obvious where it is. Can you tell? I don't know. It looks pretty obvious, but the idea is we can come down here, walk in our hallway, and then we have this big open space to have a bunker, and then we can come out here, and this will actually truly be open to the air, and we put a waterfall in here, a helicopter pad here, so we can rise out of the ground like a Bond villain. It'll be cool. But this is the bunker. Now, though, to put down the floor, I need to pick up all of the bunker and do the flooring. Those, grab all those right quick. Did I plan this bunker out with an Excel sheet? Yes, I did. Why did I do that? Because I obviously had free time today. So that's how we planned out the bunker build, so I knew where things had to go. And why did I do an Excel? Because I actually like doing like pixel art in Excel. It makes it a lot easier to kind of figure things out. Alright, so we got all this. And this is a bit of a replica of something I had on an island forever ago. And then that island, I accidentally deleted it. And so I was bummed, and I've been wanting to rebuild a bigger bunker. Bigger, better bunker. Oh no, I don't, that's not, no. We'll find a better name. Team Excel, baby. Exactly, Kels. That's the way to do it. Alright, so I think I did the math right. We should have enough to cover this. We won't have enough to do the outdoor area. But since I'm hoping to put like decorations and things down here, I didn't want too busy a floor. I do think I have enough to do that. I didn't want too busy of a, you know, of a floor. I'm trying to go up there. We're not decorating up there. Now, could I do this a little more organized instead of running around like a madman? Yes, but where's the fun in that? Dooby-dooby-doo, we'll spin in a circle until we get it all. Chaos incarnate. Alright. There we go. Come on now. Now what I have to be real careful though is there's water everywhere around this thing, and so if I accidentally flood it, that's it. Maybe I'll make a copy of the island at some point. We'll flood it one night just for the heck of it, but I will not be saving it flooded. That is for sure. Okay. Actually, we might have enough. 8 by 8. No, we're gonna be short like 8 of them, I think, over here. Because I believe this is an 8 by 8. Why is that there? Wait a minute. What the heck? Bobby? We'll pop that off. We'll hit that. I realize I have no food on me, so I should probably eat some fruit salad. I'll also fix the wrong ones I just put down. As much as I like a checkerboard pattern, and my eyes would go like completely crossed, especially being underground. Alright, so we got real close. We got to break some more rocks to make some more concrete, but this is almost gonna be enough. I'm not mad about that. All right, yep, so we'll need to finish that off. The other place I want to do is the edge and this concrete. For now, I have actually some other ideas of what we're going to do. We're going to leave that there. And again, we are going to need so much more stone. But that gets us the underground area floor put in. So now we can put back our pergolas. And I can decide if I care about how they face. I need like a build mode. I can just float above them. Like, do I care if they alternate? I don't think I do, actually. Maybe... I hope I never have to put them down again. Nope. I see already. See, if I care about the roof, then it's going to be annoying. If I don't care, it'll all just work. And we'll try alternating. We'll checkerboard them. Okay. So that's all coming in. This should work, right? Yeah, this will work because they're different, so that'll work fine. I can do it from this way. Why are they changing every time I place them? Go. That way? Yeah. Sometimes it's kind of hard to see what we're doing, but we're making it work. And last but not least, that one? Yes, beautiful. Okay. So, step 1, put the flooring in. Step 2, put the roof back in. And we'll move some nice trees or something here. In fact, do we have any bigger trees out here? Maybe we'll get some fertilizer or something and plant some big ones. That might be a good idea. So we gotta get more wall in for sure, and we gotta do lots of lighting. But let's go down and look at this in first-person mode, if I can find my camera. So, here we are at our bunker. Come down the stairs. Ignore the fact that there's no wall there. Turn the corner, and we got this big old basement. So we can have room for activities. And crafting and things. Maybe we'll get a TV, and then we'll come out here, and we're going to have a really cool waterfall kind of set up. We're going to have a helipad, I think, in this corner. We don't even have a helicopter yet, but we're going to have a helipad so we can fly to the ground like a Bond villain. I'm also thinking we might take the island, because I don't... This island doesn't have a volcano yet, I don't think. And then we can hide the bodies! And so we might actually turn this whole mound here into a volcano going that way. Yeah, we might do that. That way it looks like a volcano. We'll have an interior waterfall. That might be kind of cool. I don't know what it'll do to the frame rate. But I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, let's go and get ourselves, I guess, more stone. Let's see, time of day. We could just go down to mines. Here's what we're going to do. Because I can show you my idea for the volcano because I have one on my creative island. We can see if this idea makes sense. You know, if we're doing our secret lair, flying out of a volcano. Oh, there's a bug that's glittery. Also, this is the first time I've ever had anything other than Dangerous Wish, but I want to try to start getting the rare gliders so I eventually can get my Superman pose. Hey. And we got ourselves a cocoon. I've never had a cocoon, so that's new. We can make our first piece of silk. Okay, but let's go... Actually, there's lots of rocks here. Let's just do this right quick. I don't care about stamina on the... And normally I'd be like, I don't want to terraform and destroy all the natural rocks. We have a rock wand, it's fine. I'm not scared. We're gonna ignore all the shells for now, because I don't feel like dealing with inventory bloat. Although you do know I love a good shell pickup, especially when we get the big shells, because they're just entertaining. How are we doing on rocks? That's probably actually fine. That'll get us 11. Let's get 2 more. So that'll get us 12 sets of concrete, 90. Yeah, we should be fine, he says. The math's not so big on the perimeter. I don't actually know what our perimeter is. I could count, but where's the fun in that? Alright, so we're gonna come over here real quick. We're gonna pop all of this into here. Put away a bunch of nonsense. I really do need to get the auto sorter. I have the money on this island. I probably should just do that sooner than later. If I can stop running around like this every time I get something. Where? I don't want to use the repair kit. I want to go here, and I want to put away my metals. The decorations will keep. Yeah, the decoration will keep. I'm going to release that fly, because who cares? And I guess we will add cocoons to our wealth box. I mean... We'll put this in the metal box. We'll add a cocoon here. The metal box is above our area there. Anyway, green's box gets the stuff that's green. Oh, it's our last battery. Oh, you can tell we went to the island recently. We have no batteries. Cool. That's all cooking. Let's sleep and save. And then once we save, we're going to go check out the volcano. Because I think that's going to be the plan. Do. Alright, we've saved. Now that we've saved, let's go to the main menu. Quit. I gotta remember, is it on my creative island I built the volcano? Yes. Did I do it on mangrove? I gotta think. It's on Mangrove Island, which was not creative until I got bored and made it creative, and then I felt bad I made it creative, which is why we started the April Island, because of the April update, even though I hate the name. So there, that's the story of my islands. I might look and see if there's a mod or a file editor that lets me change the name of April Island to something else, but I don't want to like corrupt the islands. You know, it's not worth it. It's not worth breaking. Alright, so this is... Oh yeah, this is where my arena is. That's where I was sleeping. This is where the alpha battle arena is. Because I can spawn in alphas, place them in these pens, and then release them on unsuspecting fools. I mean people. And we got our randomizer room. It's a whole thing. It was my last Dinkum video. No one was there to watch it, so if you haven't seen it yet, you can go watch that. But what we're looking for is the volcano, which I think is up top. So there's a convenient helicopter here. And I think the volcano is this one, he says. Not entirely sure. So this is the one I terraformed in. Doo-be-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-be-doo-doo. And I do tend to build my cities all kind of near each other. The next time I start over from scratch, I'm going to make it a goal that you can't see any building from another building to force myself to spread around and decorate. But I like my, my centralized towns. I do love all the bridges in this town. This island was so much fun. The Mangrove Island, that was my big dig for that one, is building this canal. Alright, let's keep going. But we will not do a new island up until we get a new update, and then I'll make a decision based on how far in-game you have to get to see the new content. Thanks, Kels. Yeah, I like this one quite a bit. Okay, volcano. It's loading in. So here's our volcano. It runs out to the sea. This is my first attempt at one. I think we can do better, but I'm not mad about it. This is also part of a mini game where you have to race around the island. There's these chests, I have like 9 of them. And the idea is you race around as quick as you can, run, grab one item from the chest so we know you visited it, and then run back, get in your plane, and fly the next one. And so all of the stars are different checkpoints on the race. Some is underwater, some are on weird little pinnacles you have to like land on. So it's kind of like a relay race sitch that I built in. Now I haven't played it yet, multiplayer, but that's the idea. But anyway, so this is the first attempt at a volcano. I think the basalt works. I like the rock, and then obviously the lava is lovely. That was a bad pun. Lovely. But I think we can do better on our new lair. So let's go back to our new lair. Exit to main menu and see what we can do. Shall we? JB. All right. We're probably gonna do a mine run too, because I don't know if I have. I don't know what I have in terms of the slime materials. Have to have. I have to. Let's see what we can find. I'm being chased by a butterfly. Alright, so let's see here. Animal drops is one of these boxes. Oh, yeah, we have plenty of that. So waterfall is not going to be a problem, or slime's not going to be a problem. What is that? Bulletin board. But actually, I might not have the recipe yet because I don't think I have the irrigation stuff I need. We're going to need more cement for water beds too. Okay. Let's go see what we need to... I gotta talk to Fletch. I probably need to unlock stuff still. Hi there, Fletch. Let's talk licenses. Yeah, we have a lot of licenses we need to get still. I think we need this irrigation to get the... Maybe I just need to hold the slime. Like, why don't I know the lava bed recipe? I just need to hold it to know that. I have plenty of recipes somewhere. But I think I've learned everything I can learn, so I might be license locked, so it might be a minute. Yeah, it might be a minute until we get that, which is not the end of the world. I do think, though, I want to make a few water beds. We also need to go pick up all of our cement. Cool. So, let's see what we can make here. First up, we're gonna make ourselves this. We'll make some. No, we'll make the cement we know we need. We need for sure one more pack of this guy. I want to make the water beds then. Copper bar. I wonder if I need to hold the copper bar before I unlock the other one. Maybe that's all it is. Or the water. Okay, let's see here. I don't remember what gives me the recipe for... Does having that get me anything? I don't think it does. I can't just put this down, right? It is a crafting recipe. Or maybe, do I just place it? No, it's a crafting recipe. I just don't have it yet. Okay. Let's see what else. We'll make 2 sets of this. And then the rest will be our perimeter cement, which again, we might not have enough of. But that's okay. We'll make more later. Actually, what do I need to do to make a crafting bench? Because I should probably just bring one with me. Pardon me. Tin, nails, and gumwood. Luckily, we have all of that. Gumwood, nails, tin. Let's just bring a crafting bench with us. We can go ahead and put these back now. Love to see it. Okay. Supplies gathered. We can go start figuring out what we're actually doing with this bunker. Because, you know, I built a bunker and have no plans for it. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet. So feel free to yell out in the comments what we should put in our bunker. What I also need to do is find where my dang phone went. I've got to go in the mines. I think I had one. You know what? Let me check the truck. And let me check that chest there. Because the last place we decorated on the island was over here. There's a chance I shoved it in this chest. It's kind of like a shoved decorating chest. Oh man, we have all sorts of stuff in here. All sorts of goodies. So we don't need the brick path. Oh man, we had lots of smooth cement path. Oh well. That could be interesting. This is for dyeing the different walls, which I don't plan to do. Well, no, we'll see. But there's something interesting with these. Okay. But we will check the truck, because I'm wondering if I left my phone in the truck. you know, you leave your phone in the car all the time. That's just what you do. Alright, so if we come over here, we're gonna go find the truck somewhere. Truck! There it is. And we're gonna hide our bunker better. But for now, it's a little exposed. Okay, no, don't get in the truck. Just see if you left your phone here. Survey says you did not. Boo. Okay. Anything I want here? No, I don't think so. Great. So let's first throw down as much of our cement as we can around the perimeter. Which we did dig out, so it should be nice and easy. We moved all the trees. Oh, bummer. Oh, I didn't want to do that. So it should be nice and easy to throw it down. That corner one's not necessary from the inside, but from the outside it'll annoy me if I don't do it. Alright, plenty on the perimeter, which is great. Great. So the walls are done on the inside now. Love to see that. Down here we have more than enough of this stuff. That finishes that. Quite right. And now we can... Oh. Where is my weapon? Oh, right. They don't know how to come get me here. I have nothing to fear now that they're no longer Dangerous Wish, but you also get a lot less drops. So, you know, there's always that. Okay. So let's ponder here. I think I want to take out that, and maybe we'll put one of these guys in here. Alright, and so we can do that. It's fine, whatever. Let's see. I want this waterfall to work. Let's eat some food. And yeah, this could be kind of a really roughed out waterfall. I don't actually know if this is where it'll be. But we're gonna need to do some compacting. We're gonna need some food. We don't need the jellies. One spark soup, please. Salad, please. I do want to look at these lights, not because I love these lights, because I don't, but there might be the right height, given how buried everything is for this area. There's potential with them. We'll figure that out later. Okay. Now that we ate, let's see what we can do here to make this waterfall kind of cool. I think what we want to do is sink it below ground here. It's going to end up here, so maybe we start where it ends. And to do that, we're going to need a shovel. Kablam. Dig that there. And I think we can make it 4. Yeah. We'll do something like that. Now we'll do something else. Oh, nope, I wanted that actually to be there, so let's move this over. And we'll do something like this. Again, we're trying to keep it rough. Then here's where I think we'll start our wall in. We're going to go underground with it. Grab that. We actually get to sink it one level below ground. And beautiful. Okay, so if I do this, and if I do this, and I do this, we're getting the right idea, I think. I think we need the upper stream to be bigger for sure, and I don't love this. So I might pull that off and put some dirt there. And we got our dirt carpet to kind of fix the dirt issues. And that up there actually isn't awful, but I think I want it to be sunk. Yeah. Looks like a stream coming out from here. I don't need it to make sense. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't have to be logical. It just has to be pretty. Isn't that half of Dinkum? And again, this is all going to get volcanoized on the outside of this, and we'll go up even taller probably. And we'll hide the nice area in here. And maybe we want a little seating area up there, which is, I had a reason to have all this. So maybe what we do is this here. We come here, we say, oh, you know what? We put one of that there. There we go. So we can have a nice little area up here, up by the water. We can enjoy it. We'll put a seating area or something. We should have some lights that we can throw down. That'll work. You're gonna use volcanoized in a sentence tomorrow? You should. The fun part is, there is a word close to it, right? Vulcanized is a real word. That's something to do with, like, making rubber, right? Now I gotta look. Hey Siri, define vulcanized.
Vulcanized means
Is to harden rubber or similar material by treating it as sulfur at a high temperature. So, you know, volcanoized, vulcanized, you got options there. Okay, now we do suffer a bit from this giant wall of stuff. So we can fix that by adding another layer here. We can take this down, and where's my compactor? Again, we're gonna fix it by adding crazy tiles, but that's okay because we have better tiles we can use later. And yes, did I just ask Siri to like define something for me on stream? Yep. My student staff at work all make fun of me for talking to my phone. The other day, one of them was like, "My grandfather talks to his phone." And I'm like, "Your grandfather's good at technology then, so, like, back off." Alright, so why am I doing... Yes, I'm doing this because I want to get rid of... up to here, actually, so we can leave that. Up to here, I want it to be flat. Again, we're going to hide... We're going to add more nature up and around this and beyond it. But I don't want big old dirt walls in my nice little bunker zone. We'll add more nature. Well, we're really gonna have to fluff this out and make it taller to be our volcano eventually. But interior, we can have a little lip, and that's where we can put concrete or something. Actually, I need the next night market is what I need, because I need to get some night market tiles. I think that's what we're going to do for some of our interior tiles here. So we're going to put grass on the lip. And this... Do I want lots of tile? Or do I extend the white out here? We might actually just make it a big white canvas for now, until we get a little cray-cray later. Well, let's do that. Alright, let's try... Yeah. Question is, do I bring this interior lift down evenly so it's the same all the way around? I don't think it's going to be even. I think I will put steps down at some point. Yeah, I still have some steps, so that's what we'll do. Let's pull that down. Oh, actually, that's all we need to do. Perfect. See the layers coming together. Alright, we'll put some steps here, because, you know, maybe we need to come up here for some reason. I don't know, maybe it's like a secret viewing platform or something. As we look outside of our bunker. We'll throw some dirt in the water, that's fine. Come pop this. There we go. Alright, we can't put that there. Perfect. I don't know why the Dinkum music disappeared, but we can live in the quiet. I'm fine with it. It's fine. Everything's fine. Cool. Okay. So we got a little walkway up here, a little battle station area. We can see what's going on, but more importantly, this looks a little nicer. I don't know what we'll do, if there's anything we can do to break up this wall of dirt. Oh, you know what we can do, actually? Do I have any on me? Let me see if we have. Yeah, this might help. Let's see here. If I pop that one out. Pop a stone there. Maybe one up here. It's destroying my seating area idea. Can't put a rock on the... I wish you could. Actually, that'd be nice if you could. You know what? I want my seating area. We'll figure it out later. Alright, that'll look nice at night. We got something going there. Again, we don't even have a copter yet to decorate here. Okay, so we built a bunker. So you built a bunker. What are we going to do with it now? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. We have some idea. Well, okay. So some things we can do. I intentionally left it low, and we have just enough waterbed to get the rough idea. I might go borrow 2 waterbeds in the meantime. We'll just borrow that one and that one. Don't mind that, because I need 4 just for a moment. And I can't destroy this dirt, but we can do... Yeah, I gotta get rid of this dirt, actually. There we go. That's fine. Again, we'll deal with all that later. So one thing we could do is we can make a little hot tub. Now we can do that because we have 1 level left of dirt we can do down here, of digging. I went back and forth, so I want to be all the way down at the bottom or not. And so we could do something like this down here. We can make it larger, of course. We can have some sort of like little hot tub thing. We can put stairs. We can put some floor lights. And I guess we can't put floor lights in here because it's not real water. But we can put a little hot tub here. We can maybe put like the glass partitions here in between the pillars. So then it looks like, you know, you get a little soaking area. Now, I don't love that the ground is dirt under there instead of concrete, but maybe that's because we're on the lowest level. Also, when you're in your bunker, it's hard to see. So if you build a bunker, it's really good to walk around in first person with your camera. Oops, camera. Nope, camera. Try one more time. There we go. So we can get our better view with no HUD. So, you know, we can have our little hot tub area, so we can put some walls up and decorate that. That's an option. Oops. Also, when you're decorating your bunker, try not to make your bunker visible to the rest of the world. Oh, actually, since we're on the lowest level, let's do an experiment here. I didn't like that it was dirt, but if I put down this first, and then put the water on top of it, do I get the nicer bottom? Because if that's the case, we can get some like pearlescent. Yeah, that's working. Okay, good. So that works. So we can make the bottom whatever we want to be. So we can get like a nicer bluer floor or something. Cool, that'll work great. So we need more waterfalls for sure. And we need more inventory space. We can extend this. So I think we will put a hot tub in. So step 1, figure out something we're going to build. We're going to build a hot tub corner. Great. We can try to figure out something that's like a bar. That'd be good too. We do have a bunch of these guys. So these are just counters. They look really nice, and they can actually make a nice floor if you sink them. Actually, do you need to sink them too? So we can have like a little weird dance floor thing if we want to, or like a podium. I'm not sure what that would be. But there's something to that. Yeah, maybe we're into tap dancing. We're a bunch of step dancers. So there's an option there using these guys. These guys actually may just be some like decorative out here. I might just have like a really long counter. Again, I gotta keep room for where the helicopter is gonna go, so that's important too. And we can always expand that area. So I do think this is gonna be the hot tub area. Let's go ahead and dig out a little more for the hot tub area. So I think what we'll do is we'll put the hot tub here through here. I think we'll throw lights going into the hot tub here, and I think we'll put glass partitions there. That should work. Let's just go ahead and put the floor back. And I know I have no food in me right now. We are going to have to leave that bump out for this to go back. Is that the right way? Yes. Okay. We'll have a hot tub in here. I think that'll be grand. In this corner, I want to get some of the couches, and once we get a TV, we'll put a TV in here. I think that'll be good. We haven't bought one yet. Again, we need that night market. So we have like a TV area, some sofas. We have a hot tub. Maybe we'll put some like decorative armor or something over here. This could be an area where we actually put in some of these kind of like kitchen islands as like a display shelves. Oops, not there. We don't want to block the hallway. Or break the floor. There we go. So we could have that as like a display shelf set up, and we'll find little knickknacks or something to throw on the tables. I'm actually going to block it out. So say we had a couch here. I'm just using this as blocking. We need a platform here for the TV. Maybe we put a table, actual table there. For like drinks and things. That might work. Okay. We're going to leave this area open to walk around in. And again, we can also put interior walls if we wanted to. I don't know that we want to. But we have a lot of options, including if we want to do like little half walls, we could do shenanigans like this and put stuff down. And I just don't know that we want to do that down here. It's already cramped enough. So that's another option. I was like, my butterfly is really far away. No, that's a different butterfly. That's like a legit one. Alright, so we need a TV, we need a good couch set. We might want to get some like rug to put under the couch, and so we'll change the flooring under that portion. Which I think I like the red rug, so that'll work. So let's go up and see. We also definitely need lighting down here, so we're gonna look and see what lights we can create as well. But let's pop over to our car and see what we got on us, because we might have red rug in here. We do. 6 might be enough. Tiki torches, cheap lights. Blue belt fence. Might want that too. Okay. I want to look at some of the other options we have for flooring and walls. Because the other thing we can do is we can decorate some of those interior walls. So let's go home and see what we got lying around in our goodie bags. Alright, floors I think are this one. Alright, we have plenty of star carpet path. Actually, that could be fun too. So we'll bring some stuff down. Let's get wild. Alright, star carpet path, great. I want more red carpet. That's the one I want. I don't want the red tablecloth. I want these guys for sure. The blue carpet path I do want actually for the bottom of the pool, I think. Although I think pearlescent path would look nice too. Ooh, mushroom path. Do I have 4 glowing mushrooms? Tell me I do. Not in there, I don't. How do I not have glowing mushrooms? Certainly I must. Certainly. Really? I don't. Wait. No, there's a mushroom box. It's my black box. Hey, look at that. You know, you don't play a game for a minute, but you might remember. Let's put this fruit away that we picked up. Can we pick up fruits in the fruit box there? Now we have room for the mushrooms here. We'll put some other stuff away. Meat can go in here from the crock. Stone can go from here. Beautiful. And we're starting to clean stuff up a little bit. White is like bone, which is where the animal pieces go. There is a rationale to all of this. Alright, so for the glowing mushroom, which I think does make it fun, more cement. Of course, it's more cement. In our mining section, we have enough to make what we need. Beautiful. Alright, let's go. We'll get this cooking up. While that's going on, let's go inside and look what's in this box. Let's see. Yes. Maybe. Why the heck not? I like these. We're out of room. Bugger. Let's put our saws away. We don't need those on us. We actually didn't end up needing this. I'm just gonna throw that in there for now. We're not really crafting at the site. Let's go see if our phone's down here for some reason, because I swear I had one. This was my first attempt at a bunker. It's where we worship and say hello to... It's our cult. It's a cult. It's fine. Don't panic. It's just... no, you know, don't worry about the fact. Is there a death cult in the middle of my city? Yes. Is that a problem? Arguably, it's probably not the best, Better Business Bureau type advertisement. Now, if we're hiding our place, we shouldn't have spotlights, right? That'd be a bad idea. We may have spotlights. Lots of light bulbs. Okay, back to Mushroom Path. 16, more than enough. We do not need any more than that, so let's throw our concrete in here. Lighting wise though, what lights do we have for options? Do we need a lot more light down there? For sure. Yeah, not a problem at all, Kels. You know, a little bit of a cult, a little bit of... Just, we all make friends in different ways. So we can do the color lights down there. Honestly, I just prefer the white ones because the color ones are so bright. Although some of these cool mushroom lamps might be fun. Like a moral lamp could be cool. They are big. I've never made one. Quartz, glass bulb, and 10 yellow morals. Let's see what we got. We got a glass bulb. Yeah, we have stuff. Yeah, I know. Yeah, your whole field of death is like something out of Dungeon Crawl Carl. It's pretty horrific. And you know what? I'm proud of you. Well done. All right, we're gonna make a moral lamp. Do 10 of those. I'm gonna need room for other stuff. This is my shove box right now, which again, I don't love having shove boxes, but you know, most of that's gonna get sold. I actually need a temporary additional shove box, which is a little embarrassing, but you know. Alright, you can't put things next to your house, because heaven forbid. Alright, let's just throw a bunch of stuff in here real quick so I can actually craft what I want to craft. Give me that back. Quartz and light bulbs, that's what we need. Why, thank you, how kind. Light bulbs, quartz is in the mining box. Again, I should also create a... Do I have the stuff we need to make the smart table? I probably should just do that. It was really annoying getting everything out of boxes. What do we need? We need... things. I think we have everything, so Zirconium, check, cloth, check. I really need to get the auto sorter up and running. Opal, plenty of those. Iron bar, plenty of those. Not as many as I would have thought. And we have a crafting table over here, so let's just get this done. Good day. This is gonna make our lives so much easier. And maybe tomorrow we will talk to Franklin and finally order the auto sorter. Alright, what am I looking for? That. While I have everything here, what else do I need to make the advanced cooking table? Just a cooking table. Let's get that done since I have everything else in my inventory. It's about time we made these upgrades happen, you know? Lovely. Alright. Advanced cooking. Advanced crafting. It's crafting. Perfect. And advanced cooking. And if you're watching this and you don't know, this means you don't take stuff out of your chest. It just can make things from nearby chests. And it's incredible. And if you don't know the range, you can just get your handy dandy tape measure. Wherever it lives. I know I have it on me somewhere. Oh, I probably shoved it in this shove chest. Yep. And click on it. And it'll show you the chests that it's able to access. So my crafting table can access all those chests. And my cooking table can access all these ones, which is convenient, because that's where all my food is stored. It's almost like I did that on purpose. Okay. But now we do that, see, we can just make things. We don't have to go and find it and get it where it all lives and all that jazz, which is grand. Well, let's put everything back, though. Now that we've done that. And then we can make what we need, so lots of room in our inventory. Like we want to make that moral lamp. I've never made. Oh my god, that is huge. It's cool, but that is massive. That's, well, let's go down to our test bunker and see if that might just be too. That's gonna take like a whole. You know what? I dig it. It's fine. We're bringing it down there. Adam. Yeah, I dig it. And you know, we're gonna bring this down with us too. Uh-oh. Not that. That will pick back up and place again. Because our cool hangout bunker, it should have a big old keg, right? I mean, that's part of the bar sitch. Now, let's go take a look at furniture options. While we're doing that, we can put some tools away. That'll give us more room. I'm not even gonna really carry a weapon, because why? Travel, that's fine. Spark soup we don't need out. I'm gonna put this crafting table away over here for our other benches. Beautiful. Look at all that room now. We got room for days. Let's go find some more furniture and see what we like. Alright, what do we got in here? Some pet octopi. Honestly, yes. Thank you. Maybe we'll have a double thing of octopi. A fruit bowl is always nice. We want, I don't know, rattan. We can do better than rattan, right? We can do better than rattan. Ooh. So the white armchair set, maybe. That could be good. Nordic lamp could be good. Should we show off our trophies? We can bring those down. Alarm clock's nice. Again, at some point I'll decorate this house too. Today is not that point though. Is that pink or white? That is pink. I don't want the pink ones. Yeah, I'm not anti-pink chair. I just don't want it. Got another one there. Purple seat. Ooh, a cactus. A little guy there. Star wall. We're gonna bring that with us too for reasons. Nothing there. That's intriguing. Aha, that's what I wanted here. Excellent. Newspapers. We want to be well read. Grab the different room dividers to see what we have for options. Milk crate, no. More cacti, another potted plant I'm good with. We don't need these lights currently. We'll bring down this plant. Yeah, so far so good. We could bring down some more newspapers, but we already have well, we'll bring them both. We might want them. You know, the thing about decorating these games is clutter is actually good. That's what it boils down to. And we can do some more plants and tables and things later. Okay. Let's go ahead and sleep, and then go start decorating a little bit. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing some more streaming. Is the plan. This is my busy week at work, so things just get crazy this one week, and then it'll calm down again after next Sunday. But the plan is to stream tomorrow. Maybe Dinkum still. Maybe Wizard 101. Maybe a little bit of both. I don't know. Depends on how tomorrow goes. To be honest. All right. Let us go and actually. I'm not gonna worry about this. Don't want to talk about the auto sorter. No, Franklin's not even in his house. I'm not dealing with him right now. I'm supposed to switch to my glider, and that would have looked real cool, but I didn't. Okay. Into the bunker! Oh, I forgot to make the stuff. Okay, that's fine. We'll get to it. I didn't make the pearlescent floor either. So, let's start looking at our chair. Get out of here. So, we're going to first put some chairs down. What do we have for options? We have... I thought we had 2 chairs. Do we just have the one white armchair? Looks like we have just the one. Not the end of the world. Eventually we're going to get a TV, right? And so at some point we'll put the TV in. I do think we want this table here. And we'll put a TV here eventually. We don't have it yet, but it's coming. But we also did want different flooring. Yeah, I needed to make more floor, that's what it was. And I think I forgot some of the blue floor. That's okay. This was going to be the pool. So we need to make more water beds. Or the hot tub area. Excellent. So the water bed, that should show through, I think. So we need more water beds for that. I also want to bring down glass wall. That's what I needed, some glass wall. And we'll give people some privacy when they're in the hot tub. So we might not use glass wall. We might just use that there. There you go. You can sit in the hot tub, relax. Again, it's not perfect because you can't stretch it out, and the legs block stuff. It's a whole thing, but it's a start. Because the other option is we could do walls like this, but they're like little half walls, unless you eat up into the actual space, and then you're losing too much space because of the feet. There's my dream, James. If we put pergolas together and they touch, just let them free float. Like, get rid of the interior feet. Let me have those squares back. That would be the dream, because if that happened, then all of these pillars would be out of here, and then this would be a true bunker. That would be amazing. All right, so we got the beginning of a seating area here. Part of me is tempted to treat it like, you know, the 70s when they had those sunken living rooms. There's something intriguing about dropping down a layer into the sunken living room. I'm not gonna do it now, but there's something calling to me about that. For now, we're gonna put these guys over here to get more room in our inventory. To figure out what we're doing with them. I love this. I mean, this lamp is huge. It makes no sense in here. So of course we're gonna keep it down here, and we're gonna put it in this corner. Like right when you come in, it's just weird and artsy. Maybe we'll put a bookshelf there at some point. Let's kind of put that against the wall for now. Again, I'm not promising to be a good decorator by any means. We're gonna move these to this wall. Unless, do I have a better table on me? I don't currently. Guess it's time to actually start playing the game again and making friends with our furniture man. So we can start unlocking cool new furniture. But this will get us started. Yeah, as we're planning our bunker. Now that's interesting. I want to actually sink those. I'm very glad we kept the extra level under here. And that I didn't go all the way down to the ground. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my jackhammer. I left that in the... Dang it. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Do I still have a shovel with me? Oh, come on. Bloody hell. Alright, back we go. I really do need to find my telephone. Where am I going? That way. There we go. So I can just teleport back. It'd be a lot faster. But when I build these bunkers, there's also a very good chance I'll be moving my house to here. and living out of the bunker, which looks kind of cool. That's the open air area. I could put my house in the corner down here and just live in the bunker and then move all my storage and crafting and things. That may happen. This may become my whole Dr. Evil Island. That could be kind of fun. And if we do that, I'll move one of the houses from town down to this lot, so at least it still has a house on it. Okay, next up we're going to get the things we forgot about. We forgot to get all of our goodies from here. I also wanted to make a bit more... more of the red carpet if we can. That was the whole reason we went. Oh, do I not have the recipe for that? Is that not a recipe? Oh, I don't think that's a recipe. Oh, right. That's an event shenanigans. Dang it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Do I have no ruby shards? That's interesting. I do want 2 of these, I think. What else is in here that we might want to make and bring down? Well, if we can't do the red carpet, we'll do the blue, because we have plenty of blue, so that's not a problem. Not too bummed about that. We can't really make... Ooh, that has potential out in our area by the waterfalls. Oh yeah, we want to make more water beds, for sure. Where do those live? I have no idea, so we'll just look for them here. There they are. How many can we make? Well, that's what we're making, because of, again, we're short on cement, so we will go mining at some point. You know, as one does. Alright, we got waterbed. Let's, actually, since we're here and since things are open, excuse me, pop over. He just got into his shop. He's running a little late, but that's fine. Anything new that we like? I actually don't hate that chair. And, you know, nothing like a pile of pillows on the ground for no reason. Okay, fine. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Basic red we have. Now what's this one? Rattan flooring, I don't think we have. We don't need the copper bar for now. If there's anything in here we want, I doubt it. Oh, there is. I want that top hat. Okay, let's, I want that top, oh, you know what, we'll just, here, that can go right there for right now. Give me this top hat, please. Hot dog. Yes. 100%. I love it. I'm a fancy boy. Alright, now that we got that down, is there anything else I can shove in my bag just to make more room? Survey says no, sort of. Because what I don't need right now in my bag is that. Alright, let's go pick these up. And the last place we can look to see if we accidentally put our phone is in here. We did not. Alright. I think we have mining stuff in here. I don't think we put it in here. We didn't, but we have plenty of these. We can make the red lights if we want to. So that might be something as well we do later. Do you ride your scooter in your fancy top hat? I mean, I feel like we need a new outfit. Let's see what we got for options. Black jeans go with the top hat. As do nice black boots. Don't worry, we'll come back for this stuff in a minute. It's giving Bondville, right? So yeah, we got our black jeans. It's fun having no inventory space, I'll tell you what. Our black boots. What do we got for a top? We could do like the skeleton. I don't have a trench coat or something. I thought I had a trench coat. Is this what this guy's wearing? Yeah, this guy's wearing the trench coat. The black coat. That's coming together. Is he a bad guy or a chimney sweep? I'm not telling. Let's actually try a couple of these options too. Let's see what we got here. Just the black t-shirt. Nope, that just looks like a stagehand behind the scenes at Godspell. That just looks like me in college with no fashion sense. So I think we're gonna take that so far. Ooh, a lava lamp. That could be nice. This is the other wild option. It's not very Bond villain, but it is maybe Disney villain. Let's see what else we got for choices here. Oh, and if we want the evil fate, I might not have the. Yeah, I'd have to go change my. I have a villain mustache. We can go change the goatee out. We'll have to go talk to our buddy. I'll check one last thing. No phone. No phone. No phone. No phone. I checked the lighthouse. I didn't see it there. Disco Bond villain. Let's go see. I don't know if the haircut place is open on Fridays. It is. Excellent. I want to accessorize, so I see. Yes, I want to accessorize. Got it. Can I just drop stuff in here? No. Okay, there we go. All right. And you know, while we're at it, let's go like jet black, super dyed. Whoa, I do appreciate. Yeah. And I think we're gonna go with the other coat too. It's actually really creepy about carrying a goatee. Haha, I got a goatee here. This guy looks like the guy who tricked you into moving to the prairie on promise of land, and then you found out he worked for the railroad. Can you tell we just finished Little House on the Prairie on Netflix? Spoilers for Little House on the Prairie books, I guess? Alright, we can put that away, we can put that away. Now we have room in our inventory to get our other stuff. Then check this box, that's just a box. I'm just a box. And let's check our tools. Am I just not seeing it? Oh. I may have, you know what, maybe when I might have burnt off my phone when I made the, do we need the phone? You know, I think I know what happened. I think I made the teleporter thing for vehicles, and I think that required the phone. That may be where my phone went, and I probably said something like, I'd have to go back and look, but I probably said something like, it would be so easy. Yeah, Gilded Age robber baron. If I tie you and your family to the train track, who's gonna suffer more? Yeah, I think that's what happened with my phone. Just two men walking with their shovels. Nothing to see here, right, Doug? All right, you get behind him. You get him. Whack him. Whack. Oh, he turned around. Hey, friend. Yep, we're all just too bloomin' tired. How dare you, sir? Mason? Yeah, thank you, Doug. Eat better food. Food gives you energy, Mason. It is none of your business what we choose to eat. I'm gonna go find a crocodile and throw it down your throat. All right, let's wander over. Let's check this room. Nope, all the toys are still here. Good. I took them from all the children, see? All right, let's go. I'm the anti-Santa. Let's go back to... Let's go decorate a little more. Alright, Alright, so if we come over here, again, we gotta decorate this, but we'll put up a wall, maybe some nice barbed wire, you know, something that feels welcoming. Says, come on in. Nothing says spooky lair, like giant, this is all temporary. Things will change. Now, what I wanted to do was, let's get the floor put in, or the pool put in, rather. See if my experiment worked here. Okay, so if you have flooring down and you put this down on the lowest level, it looks like it is that always the case? Did I just not know that? Let me see. Does it always just show whatever's underneath? Oh, maybe it does. Okay, it has nothing to do with the lowest level. But we now have a cool lit up hot tub area. So that's kind of spiffy, I think. I don't know what we're gonna do with these lights. So I have. Yeah, we can put them right there, going in and out. Maybe? I don't know. I don't mind that. Okay, lava lamp is always a cool thing to have. We'll just park that there. That feels very villainish. I thought we could sit. Just me and my lava lamp. Let's see what else. We did say we wanted our... Oh, yeah, what I want to do here is I want to block this off. So this is like a little corner. But I don't want to dig a wall. What I think I want to do is dig up some of the ground. I need a place just to be able to shovel and park dirt. Honestly, that'll work. There we go. It would be cool if the waterfall could feed the hot tub. It could. It absolutely could, and that is a very cool idea. We could just have it shift a little down this way. I'm gonna need to make a lot more water beds, which is fine. I like that idea a lot. We could just open up one of these and have it feed into the hot tub. Yeah. Great idea, Kels. We're gonna do it. We will have the waterbed, the waterfall feed into the hot tub. Cool, we had a waterbed that also fed from the hot tub. Alright, I want this to be a wall. I think here is fine, and here is fine. I actually want to sink it a little bit. Nope, not that far down. Oh, bugger. That's right, it can't be put down anymore. Sharks optional. Dig all this up later. Alright, let's go get this. We want to sink this one more. Lovely. I do need to put the floor back. And my wall is going to be plants, I think. That's what we're going to do. There we go. Have like a little hedge wall. I think I like that. We'll see. For now, that's gonna be there. You can still walk through it because we're magic. Aha! Alright, so the idea then is that we'd come in, we'd have some sort of little vignette, something going on here. Maybe we'll figure out a bar situation at some point when we get better furniture for it. But this will be our bar. And this would be a place for those half walls, maybe behind the keg. So you can come in, you can make yourself a drink or whatever at the bar of your keg. We got some nice plants. I have no idea why not. This is where we keep our dangerous critters. Maybe we'll get some scorpions or something. We'll get the TV eventually. You can sit here. We could hide that. So we could also, instead of TV, we can just make that a really weird wall. So give me 1 second. Where is that? It's these two here. Oh, we can't because of... Dang it. I could move the stairs. It'd be easier to move... Yeah, it'd be easier to rotate. We're going to rotate that, which is fine. We'll rotate it. Let's pop this here real quick. I need a shovel. Take that back. Okay. Because we can do kind of fun, funky walls, like art walls, by popping these down. So now we have this fun, weird accent wall right here that's always kind of changing and weird. So that's what we'll do. We're going to rotate this room. We're gonna take the whole place out, apparently. That's just how we do. Yeah, that has to go there. That can go there. That can go there. I think what we'll do is, put the lava lamp back there. Yeah, so now we can have like this fun, weird art wall of changing lights. Until we get a TV, at least it gives us some sort of reason to be looking at that wall. And maybe because we're egomaniacs here in our crazy basement, we can do, our trophies. We can put them on the wall. And we'll get our fish trophy too. So this is something I've done obviously before since, but I love that as like there's a centerpiece to look at. And where's a better angle? There's a better angle there. I think that's kind of fun. It's decorative, and more importantly, it hides it up top so that we don't have to worry. I mean, you can have this glow here, but whatever. That is what it is. It's not a big deal to have that glow. We'll put some decoration on that, and you won't even notice it's there. All right, we definitely need a lot more lighting down here. Luckily, we have a ridiculous amount of lighting available to us in these floor lights. And what I might just do is pop them in between rooms, kind of where I want you to walk. So if this is kind of its own area, then you'd come here, walk here. This would be an area. And we'd probably put some like right here. Alright, that's pretty good for now. It may even be too much light, to be honest. I wish we could put one in the pool. We could put, that's a floor, so I guess we could put them in the entrance of the pool. And this might be where it's better to get like a different color one at some point, but, or into the hot tub, rather. Okay. So we're getting there. The idea is coming together. We're evil, so of course our favorite plant is going to be prickly cactus. Even though we have a bunch already in here. What other decorations do we have? We could put down weird ladders and pipes and things just to... They don't go anywhere, but they just look cool. It just makes it, it's like a wall decoration. It's the only wall decorations we can get in this game. And again, it breaks up some of the patterning of the wall. Actually, I might like them. It won't because of the... Yeah, it won't because of the, whatchamacallit, the floors. Kind of looks like a workout bars or something. We'll put them there. Oh, I wonder, actually. What does it look like on here? Is there a cool ladder where it makes sense to make that... Let's look at our ladder options. There might be something there about stacking those in front of the lights. But for now, I like the table. With the trophies. I also might, or do I not do a table? Do I raise the ground? Let's just take a look at some options here. Because I don't really love half panels. So I'm wondering, do I do this? And put the floor panel back on it. I back this sucker up. Alright, my inventory's full again, because of course it is. Alright, we're gonna do a trophy. Fish trophy there. Bug trophy there. Throw that on the ground and throw that. Come back for that in a minute. Then we can pop this back a level so we're not up on it. Yeah, this feels even better. This almost now feels like a TV. I want it. Come on. There we go. And actually now we can put this table in here. Oh, I can't put it there? Why? Oh, I'm just in the way. Nice. So we'll put our lava lamp here. We'll put our papers here. And we'll throw our candle there. And that corner, I think, is starting to come together. Yeah, we can take a look at all this with our camera. So, let's see as we come in. You know, we've done a full day of villainy. Everyone on the island loves us to think we're really helping. They have no idea whatever dastardly things we're up to. We eventually will have a helicopter. We fly back. We land. They'll think it's a volcano that erupted because we're going to surround this all by a volcano. And we come in proud of ourselves for our villainy. Eventually we'll have enough stuff to make this like a bar area. So we'll come down. We'll mix ourselves a drink at our bar. Maybe we'll prune our bonsai and our cactus. We'll say hello to our... what are those really poisonous little... is it these ones? It's whatever the octopi are that are bad for you. We'll say hello to our villain fish, and then we can come over to our relaxing corner, read our newspaper about some sort of disaster. What does it say? Hopes dashed. Yeah, see, perfect. That's exactly the type of articles I want to read. Sit and look at our lava lamp in front of our wall, and just veg out. Can we sit while we're in camera mode? Oh, we can, I think. I think I just sat. Yeah, I did. So we can sit here. This is what our view would be. Maybe we'll get a cup of coffee at some point. Look at our lair, and then when we're done, we can be like, all right, we want to go and take a nice soak. So, for the nice soak, we need to do some things. Because I love this idea, Kels, of having the waterfall be fed. So to do that, we're going to remove this light. And what happens if I just... I don't think I have enough. I think I'm just shy. Yeah, I'm gonna need like 1 or 2 more. But again, we're gonna need to make more anyway, so I'll just borrow from the waterfall for now. Because we know what's going in here. This is all gonna get waterfall. Actually, what happens? I'm curious about this real quick. Put one here. That's not what I wanted to put down. Put one down here. What happens? I don't love that. I don't like the gray wall. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that. Although I don't hate the gray wall. Maybe we flip that. Maybe we have it on the other side. Anyway, this is all gonna be waterfall, and that'll look beautiful, and I'm very excited for it. However, I'm more excited to figure out getting the waterfall down into our hot tub area. Where do I want to break free? Come on, let me through the wall. We'll have it come down on this spot. So that's the third one in from the corner. Okay. So to come in here, let's throw some dirt here. I'll throw some dirt there. Could we make it look like it tunneled through somehow? We could. Maybe we'll go down one more level. Oh, wait. Where did that just go? Oh, weird. Okay. We're gonna bring it down one more level. Okay. And that's bizarre. I don't know how that even happened. But pop that there. We need to put the wall template back on here, the wall print. I guess we gotta do it from up top. Seriously, I can't do 2 down? Okay, fine. fine, my friends. We'll dig it out, put it down, put it back. Lovely. Lovely. Now the question is, am I digging this through or not? I think... Oops, no, that bugger. Bugger! I think I can do it while on the space, or maybe not. Yes, okay, fine. Let's stop messing with that. Let's put a water bed down. A water bed? Yeah, water bed down. Yeah, I like this. I like this lots. That looks great. Maybe we do go too wide. Maybe it's that whole wall there. Or is the one enough? I don't know. Oh, I keep thinking I can go out that way. I think the one's enough. The question is, do I just leave it like it is? Do I... Because what I could do is this. Let's get rid of some more dirt for now until we figure out our lives. Pop this down. Here. Actually, I think the one is enough because I think we're gonna do this, and then I think maybe I'll put a light on there to make it kind of a little harder to see what's going on. Alright, so from up here, I think it'll still feel like the waterfall's coming in. Oh, but you can't... Alright, we're gonna make the waterfall come in for real. Why the heck not? So we gotta get rid of all of this. I wish I had a cooked banana on me. Which, frankly, when you're playing Dinkum, you get to say some things that you would... That's a sentence you would never say any other time in your life. And I wish I had a cooked banana is just one of those things. This is eating into my seating area up there, but you know what? It makes a more epic waterfall, so we'll live with it. I'm gonna need to make more waterfall, of course. Alright, so pop this here. I do think I'm gonna pop this here. What do I have left for water beds? I have 3. Alright, that's a start. We need more water beds to make this waterfall more epic. But I think that will look very cool from in here. Again, we come inside after a long day. We just want to sit in our waterfall-fed hot tub. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I love it. It's so good. Good idea, Kels. What I might do is I might raise outside a little bit. That might help a bit. Let's see if I raise... Yeah. What I might do is take that dirt back, pop that up one. And actually, where are my short walls? Yeah, I think it's gonna look really good once we get more. I wonder. Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. Do I have? It's late, so my stamina is nothing. I should get a bed here so I can sleep here. I think this is what I want to do. He says. Not 100% sure, but I think I'll pop this here. take... Because now I'm wondering... and I think I leave the star wall with me, which is way not the right thing. But maybe we can make that look from below. I think that'll look a little nicer. And we can paint it with some sort of wall. We'll put the star wall on now just because it's funny to me. And if I have a... Do I have a door? I do have a door on me. How big is the door? Is it 3? It's 2. Bummer. I wish the door was 3. So then the water could come underneath it. Just curious. That's actually not awful from down here. It kind of hides what's going on. But yeah, so we might paint that wall. It looks a little more... I keep climbing that thinking I can go somewhere. We won't... Obviously, it won't say star wall, but that's... I think there's potential there for that being kind of like a cutout reason for the water to flow this way. Hey, darling, how's it going? What's going on here? I decided I wanted to build a bunker. And, you know, we've been going for about 3 hours, so actually we're going to wrap it up soon. But you made in time. We'll do one more walk through the bunker in its current status. This was a hill. It was just big old hill. And I said, you know, we need something more fun, so let's go ahead and go into camera mode. So I remember how to play the game. So we come back, we're working on it. I gotta hide it still, I'm gonna wrap around a volcano around it. I gotta put some decorations in here. But you can come in, this will eventually be a bar. Once I get more like bar furniture. So you can come, make your drinks, mix your beverages. Got some plants here. Some more decorations of whatever we throw down. This is our cool seating area. This is the area we spent the most time on so far. We can sit and watch your weird evil screens. And you can sit and enjoy. So yeah, it's coming together. And then over here we're working on this, and Kel's had a great idea. We have a waterfall we're building slowly but surely. What if the waterfall fed our hot tub area in our bunker? And so this is the hot tub area. You know, we can come down and soak after whatever dastardly deeds we've been doing. And then out here, there we go. This will be an area you can hang out. I might have like a cooking area, like some barbecues. This will all be waterfall once I make enough waterfalls. And then back here is going to be a helicopter pad when I buy a helicopter. So, you know, every evil villain needs to be able to fly out of his lair. And then around the whole thing, eventually around this whole thing, is going to be built up kind of a cone like this. And we're going to fill it all with lava once I get that recipe. And then it's going to be a volcano. So we have our evil lair that's a volcano. So everyone in town thinks I'm their nice guy. That's why we're in this dastardly outfit now. We've changed our look. Everyone in town thinks I'm a nice fella, but really, I am the villain who's been causing all the trouble all along. Yeah, as one does. You love that, Fitz. That makes me happy. Look at that. That's grand. We're not gonna use... For now, I'm gonna paint it with this because I need to find a better, like, gray. But that's hilarious to me. Then we can come... Actually, that means we can do more decorating on the interiors, can't we? Yes, we can. We can put stuff here, which doesn't really take up room, but we can use different patterns and stuff to break up the look of the gray walls. And we do see it from above, but who cares? It's our lair. Alright, we'll play with that. Oops. I wish we could lock blocks. I wish we could lock blocks. I will say that every time. Like, give me a tool that I can click on the block with, and it makes it unpickupable until... It is like a Stargate. Close the iris. Just killed all those people. They were evil. I know. Sorry, I love SG-1. I haven't seen it in a minute. Oh, we did want to... The other thing we want to do is I want to put down a rug. I gotta move all that furniture again. Over in this area, we can break up our floor a little bit. I wanted a rug kind of in our seating area. So we don't need to move a lot of furniture. We just need to take these up. Now we need to pop at least these 6. Yeah, I know. You're not happy with me for picking all that up. There we go. That already helps a ton in making the room feel more like a room. There we go. We might, maybe we expand it? Do we make it a 3x3 rug? We could. Yeah, we can. We got to pick up the pergola though. Let's just do that right quick. Somewhere the pergola went. If I were a pergola, call you in the morning. Did you go up top? Did I just not pick it up? Where? Oh, you're in the corner there. Alright, I got that. Well, let's pop that back down. I do like that pattern it makes. That's kind of fun. Alright, come on. And we want to go that way. Yeah, okay. There we go. I dig it. And yes, we could extend the rug across this side too, which I won't be fine. You convinced me. I hear you all yelling in the comments. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, don't be lazy. Finish the dang rug. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Ooh. Let's put the, what do we got? What did we pick up? We picked up the table. Excellent. Get the pergola back up. Hopefully for the final time. Excellent. Pick up the goodies that belong on the table. Perfect. Okay. And now it makes it feel more room-like. So yeah, you throw down a rug, you change the floor in these little sub-rooms. Again, it's like this weird semi-finished basement setup. I don't hate it though. This could do maybe with a border. The hot tub could, maybe we might change the flooring there to something, I don't know. And go real wild and throw some glowing path down. You know, maybe we want a little dance area. Or maybe this area of our critters is... Actually, the glowing path could have also been an interesting rug for this wall. That might have been too much, though. So you have your dance hall here, and, you know. So we got options. I'm not going to keep this down, but what I really think the glowing floor is going to be for is marking the helicopter pad. I think we're going to make an H. Oh, not that. Where we would land our copter. So if we wanted the H to be here. We might do something like this. So now you know where your copter lands. We can come land at night. It just eats up a lot of the space, so we might have to extend our bunker outdoor area, which again, not a problem. We don't really have any other reason to be out here other than to enjoy our waterfall and fly our helicopter out of the ground. So that's the idea of that. I'm gonna leave it there for now because it's fine. But yeah, the rug works. I think I'd rather the red rug, but I just don't have enough of it. It's a man and his camera sitting in his house. I dig it. Anyway, that is going to be where we're going to end it tonight. This was, we started from a field, and we made some really good progress. We'll be back tomorrow with more stream. Hopefully some more Dinkum, and then possibly some more Wizard 101. And yeah. So thank you all so much for being here, for hanging out. Kells, Darlin, thanks for coming by. Troll, over on the Twitch side of things. Drosama, if you're still there, hello and thank you again. Aztec for coming in earlier on the Twitch side of things. So thank you all. The red rug is from John's thing, so I'll have to wait to the next John's thing and get that there. But yeah, thanks so much for being here, and we will catch you all on the flip side. See y'all later, everybody. Bye. Of course, I still don't have a quick button to end the stream, so now I'm going to end it on Twitch. and now on YouTube. See y'all later.